Hey guys, Frank here from the D20 Mistfits. Before we jump into the recap and everything like that, we got our thing I posted up on our Facebook. I kind of teased as much as I could about it. In front of everybody is a bag. Okay?
Look at bag.
They have never seen it before. Only person that has seen it, and that is deflect me. So this is from Where It Is for Life in Puglia. So we worked something out. He's into clothing and has a clothing line out there. He originally reached out to Timber about his wrestling and stuff like that, and me and him had a connection, and he's like, hey, talk to Frank about something like that. So he talked to me. We had a very long conversation over the phone, about like an hour and a half, almost 2 hour talk. He wanted to reach the D&D community for apparels, and I gave him pretty much the 411 on D&D. When it come out, the whole history, most of the damn history of Dungeons and Dragons.
Walking encyclopedia.
I know. But the best part is, I told him, one thing I don't see a lot of in Dungeons and Dragons apparel is you have a lot of characters. Like Dritz, you'll have the iconic, beholder, or the dragon, or the D&D symbol that we all know and love. But you don't really see monsters a lot on shirts. So, before we tear the fuck into these, if you guys want to, flip them over. There is a page on it, and I'll get mine out to show the camera. So, John's going to read it for us. That way we know what's going on. So, John, if you want to flip the crap to you or to everybody.
Can do everybody.
Cool. John, go ahead, take it away.
Dear D20 Misfits, we hope this letter finds you well. On behalf of the entire team at Weirdo for Life, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks for your recent purchase of the Displacer t-shirts. Your support means the world to us and significantly contributes to our mission of bringing unique and high-quality fantasy gaming apparel to enthusiasts like yourselves. I am also thrilled to announce an exciting new partnership with your group to help promote Weirdo for Life fantasy gaming through our clothing product. Proceeds, as agreed upon, will be sent to Frank Matchett to utilize for the collective group's needs. To track the sales efforts generated by D20 Misfits, we have created a unique code for use on all transactions made through our online store at www.weirdoforlife.com. Please use the code D20Misfits24 at checkout. The success of our campaign will determine the length of time we keep this code active. To maximize our collaboration, I encourage you to share this code with your family, friends, network, and post about it online periodically. Your influence and reach within the gaming community are invaluable, and together we can achieve great traction. I am pleased to inform you that the Displacer hoodies are now available as well. These hoodies are perfect for the colder months ahead. Should you be interested, we're offering a special price for D20 Misfit members at $45 plus tax per hoodie. If interested, let us know. Finally, I am honored to share our latest graphic of fantasy gaming, The Beholder, see below. Once again, thank you for your support and enthusiasm. We look forward to a successful partnership and are excited about the opportunities that lie ahead. Best regards, Puglia, Weirdo for Life.
Let's go.
Okay, now, Puglia, exactly. This is the shirt you're going to find inside, okay? I'm not going to turn around, but I'm going to fucking do it anyway. But John, can you, just hold it? Because I want to gauge people's reaction. Actually, no, fuck you.
Let's know.
No, fuck it.
You're opening too.
Fuck it. Because, it's not bad.
Nice.
Go ahead, rip them open.
Let's go.
They all have your right size.
It's gonna make me sad.
They are
'cause I don't
comfy
wanna
as
rip-
fuck, man.
I don't
I
want
want
to
to
rip
keep the paper.
Tear 'em
That's
up.
what I'm trying to do.
See,
Okay,
I'm not
so
gonna rip the
guys,
paper because-
through the top face, through the top.
All right, let's take a look
Or
at this
that
bad boy.
Hold on. I gotta see you guys' reactions, Jeff. Let's go. Cameron, what do you think?
I like it. I dig it. Pull you up. I dig it.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on. If we're gonna do this,
Like
let's do this right.
Yeah.
that's nice.
Let's do this
Show the
right,
camera your
so these guys can see it.
Oh, I love that.
What are these?
Okay, that a displacer piece with its tentacles is D20s with the people in the back. What do y'all think?
Love it.
Yeah?
Adding to my sticker
Listen, and-
collection.
Puya did good with the other shirt print that I'm
Maybe.
working on with him. Let details
Maybe.
come later.
These
But
things
this-
are comfy as hell, dude.
I told you when I got the first shirt, which by the way, hey Puya, again, thank you so much for that one.
I know, right? It's so comfy.
Can't get the sticker.
Don't worry, you worry about the goddamn
Where's his?
sticker.
I'm really just gonna put it on her.
She's a sticker and a t-shirt enthusiast.
Where's his?
He's Gamevault. No, he's Gamevault. We don't mess with him. Oh yeah, there we go. He got one. We all got one. Hold on. Listen, Viking literally just switched his shirt
Hold on.
out. John,
No.
A for one. That's a perfect fit for you. How does it feel?
Just right.
Just right.
I'm really picky on what I wear.
Now I have a
But
question.
like, listen, comfy.
Very.
This
Well,
has a
now listen,
floor.
this guy right here, and I just want to say it this way. John usually wears 3Xs. He lost a lot of weight. That's a perfect fit because him walking with that is perfect.
Here, Frank, we're gonna do this NFL draft style.
There you go.
So question, this
What's
has a QR code. Does that mean we can show anyone they can scan this and go to the website?
That's a damn good question. 'cause I
That's
don't know that.
exactly how that works.
Well, let me do this real quick. I have my camera which goes right to QR codes.
Yes, yeah.
Well, we got-
I'm really curious.
If that's the case, then Arian's back with
Arian
us.
just switched it. Arian, how do you feel? How's it fit?
Comfy.
Huh?
I know I normally size up my shirts because titties, but I'd like longer shirts because sometimes they do shrink in the wash. So this is honestly like perfect length because I could wear it
Yep.
in shorts if I want to. I can wear it like this.
There we go.
It looks good.
Nice.
It's comfy.
That's and this. Even with this, I can still move around on for when I'm wrestling because
Now
I'm planning on wearing
it
this there.
does pull up. Originally,
You
it
do
gave
have
me
tummy
my
room.
notes.
If you are
If it does do that to you, just click the link right there, and it'll still send you to the website.
Okay. So, awesome shit.
Also-
Hey, real quick, yep, with the stickers, everybody did get a pack of stickers in there, crap.
Yep. Check your back. There's stickers in there.
Check your bag, there is stickers, some we have already
Yep.
applied to our stuff.
Oh, there's 4.
Yeah.
Yes,
What? There's 3.
there's 3.
I got 4.
They were all pressed out.
I also have mine already in the notebook.
I'm keeping the paper, but I'm trying to keep it as it can be taken off the plastic. There we go.
Alright, well let's dive back into
Thank
it.
you,
Hey,
Booyah!
Thank you, man, so very much for these.
Check out Weirdo for Life.
Love it. Yes.
Yes.
Check out for Weirdo for Life, everybody.
I want a hoodie.
Find them on Instagram.
Oh,
find
we're
them on
gonna get
Facebook.
those.
Visit their website, www.weirdoforlife.com.
and
Now we
use
must
our
put this
code
down.
D20 Misfits.
24.
So
Please get these shirts. They are some of the most comfortable shirts I've ever worn, and that's saying something because I've been in the military.
They should
And you
do
are
it.
very
They
picky
should
about
do
your
I am
a
shirts.
very
neon
picky.
version.
Oh.
Black light. Sorry,
Listen,
I get excited.
it's down the road, okay? It's literally
one
down
thing
the
at a
road.
time.
We're one thing at a time. Listen, I literally had to spend a conversation with him to do this. I was getting it, and I was like, listen, I want to use one of my, let's start this off right, and I wanted literally one of my favorite monsters in D&D.
And you didn't even bring your displacer today.
No, but it's okay.
So,
He's also working on one with me, Viking. Did you get the link for it?
I
maybe.
got some guy named the Laughing Hand.
I've received a lot of stuff from you, but
Hey, I I created wearing
not
my
to
shirt.
not to interrupt, guys. Not only that, look at our Facebook. We want to shout out to our ambassadorship to Sleef, Dubby, Reaper Apparel, our lovely
Pumpkin.
establishment here, Gamevault,
Pumpkin teas and
Pumpkin
tumblers.
Teas and Tumblers. Check myself out on Instagram at Dringer_arts. Let's get to it.
Oh, those ones are cool.
Yep, so
Yep.
grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's dive into it with the recap coming right up.
Welcome back again. I want to shout out to Weirdo for Life before we get into this recap. This far beyond what I expected. And I think I believe I speak for the consensus here that these shirts are well worth the investment. So again, thank you all of you at Weirdo for Life. Fantastic job. We're gonna push this. So, with that being said, let's jump back into this recap. When we last left off, you guys found yourselves face to face with a bone abomination. Poor Lucy taking the first shot at this thing after releasing it from the room infuriated it. Relentless with its attacks in this small corridor within the catacombs. Every attack was with a breath weapon. Every point dealt hurt the party further and further, knocking a few of you unconscious multiple times. But something within Kalan Dawn and Legend Lure called out to him, giving into this arcane knowledge. He realized that this creature was protecting something within this room that was sacred. For at one point, it was multiple guardian Nagas in life, now converged into a bone hydra hybrid through arcane means, dark rituals. Calling out to it in Draconic, it finally spoke to him, telling Kalan to speak clearly in the common tongue. With you all entering the room for the most part, that is where we left off, and that is where we will pick up. So, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and sit back for another Misfit adventure with the D20 Misfits.
Check out Weirdo for Life.
And again, yes, check out Weirdo for Life.
The adventure continues.
So, as you're coming into this room, you see this bone naga hydra hybrid coiling in upon itself tighter and tighter, its three heads kind of resting on top of each other as it gives you space to fit in within this room. Who's the first to enter?
Well, I entered.
Huh.
I entered, and then
And then we all came in.
once we talked, I had him. We brought in all the people.
Now that your focus isn't directly on this creature, you're taking more notice of the room around you. And this room is not like the others here. It's not. It's far more elegant. Bones and skulls here seem to be covered in pure gold. Everything in this room reflects the light from the torches. Clean.
Oh.
It's killed it.
No.
isn't blue.
You're still in my arms, like, no,
All but
no,
one.
no. Shh. It's like that mom thing. It's just
All
the
the
hands
conscious
going
don't
over
bother
the
me.
All
He's
but
like,
one
I'm
is
sleeping.
gold. And it's a blue sapphire.
I'll take the last time out.
How does he look when we're bringing them all in?
Kind of hard to tell, seeing as it's nothing but bones. The heads are just resting upon each other.
Like they were neatly piled there.
Like a dog lays its paws over each other.
Never mind.
That's how its heads are resting right now.
I think you meant the other, like the heads.
No.
I was like, oh, someone likes to decorate a little bit, but still, oh.
Oh, we got totem skulls.
Nice.
At least someone like the idea.
Sorry.
It doesn't really respond to you. The one head turns to look at you and kind of goes,
You have to understand, if you're being peaceful, everything else in here is attack first, so... Instinct now in this place, so... Again, she's the only one who look.
"You'll approach with caution."
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Now, who's the ones that are all bound?
He's asleep in my arm. He's
Stubborn's unconscious.
She's at
He's at 8 points of health, trying to get some sleep.
Okay, you're there.
I have 21
fine.
out of 112.
Huh?
I have 21 out of 112.
Okay, so you and me
Oh,
definitely.
so
How about you get it?
I'm at 25 out of 125.
About one.
Okay. So we're all like a quarter of our health. Okay, that's
About
fine.
one.
You've seen Tweety Birds upside down right now. I'm holding them like a sack of
Well,
potatoes.
as it stands, I mean, a short rest is cool. If we want to drag it out for a long rest, we can. Gives me time to talk to this dude to find out more info.
Let's say if we drag it out, I have questions as well.
If you got questions, perhaps after you sleep.
So I don't
You're
have.
bigger than him. I'm carrying you.
I don't have anything in effect. There's no spells going.
I still have I know. Yeah, I still have it because it's got one more use.
Spirit Guardian.
Healing spirit.
Healing Spirit.
It's
That
got
can
one more
only
use.
heal you. For
Well,
so
yeah,
long.
no, we had two,
Yeah.
and you can roll who
And I
you wanted
used one.
to heal somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do it, you can heal somebody else right now, and then the spell will end.
Just gotta say, do the one that's on one.
Do the
Yeah.
one that's like at, yeah.
Death's Door.
Do Eli.
Because I'm at 8.
He's at 1 point of health.
If we just long, if we long rest, then
Either
Good
way.
point.
I'll be back.
I'll use it on him. And that way
Well, we don't know what's going to happen. You might as well.
cocked.
You're cocked.
One.
You got one in.
He's just a wannabe cop to me.
Twice. Okay, if we're gonna take a rest, everybody add 10 hit points to your stuff right now.
We don't know if we're going to take a rest.
Okay.
We don't know. Okay, we don't know what's gonna happen with
Why are we
him.
at
Am
10?
I unconscious now?
Okay.
Am I conscious?
Everybody
You're
add
slowly
10
waking up,
hit
yes.
points to your
So
stuff.
at 10.
Wait, 10 or 10 temporary?
You're looking
10,
at the breath.
10 hit points to your stuff right now. Yes.
So you're slowly waking up.
Oh, so that means you also add 10.
He already did.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody adds 10 to them except for me.
So as everybody's all like humped on the other side of the fucking corner,
I am lay on hands.
if they're all cool, I'm gonna go as protection, and I'm gonna drop where all of them. Okay, so if everybody is there, I'm gonna say it this way. It does a 10-foot sphere. Which if everybody hunks down together against the corner, I'm gonna drop Tiny Hut.
In the very corner, I'm gonna put my bedroll down and just go, and then go beside you and just put my back against the wall.
So everybody's in the bubble other than me.
Okay.
I'm playing safe because I still don't know.
Okay. I'm kind of with you on that. So what I'm gonna do is instead of taking a long rest, I will short rest after, because short rest for you is like what, 4 hours?
6.
6. Okay.
That's my long rest. My long rest is 6 hours.
Okay.
And
So-
Alice is 4.
So if you want to do that, I'll short rest so I can keep watch while you are sentinizing or whatever it is that you're doing.
Sentinels.
Put my flying sword out there, we'd be good.
So at least someone is awake and watching.
Well, you have an undead thing that's stuck in a room.
Yes.
It's nothing's gonna be able to come in without it never.
Yes.
So we're protected. So far. So yeah, with that and Tiny Hut up, what's his demeanor? What's this? I mean, I know it's bone, but is it like up in coil, like ready to strike because it still doesn't trust us, or is it just curiosity?
Yes.
It's more on bother.
I mean, I'll do like an insight if I need to.
That's what I was like.
Insider animal handling.
Can I ride it like a pony?
No.
I was
You
gonna
can
say,
definitely try.
I was gonna say I was curious about it too, so I was gonna give you advantage on that, Frank.
Silver bars.
No, not
I'd
wasting.
say it'd be more so along the lines of animal handling.
It's not an animal.
Judging by.
If that's the
Nagas are giant fucking snakes.
If that's the case,
Yeah,
let
but
me
are
roll
they,
it for
are they
you.
but are nagas considered like monstrosities or something of that nature?
Let's say if it's
I think
animal
they're an
handling, let me
abomination.
take the roll.
I mean,
So I got a high.
even
what's
if
your
it's
point?
skeletal, you'll
Plus
be able to
7.
read body language from the way that
Yeah,
it's.
that's
You'll
that's
be
why
able
I'm
to
saying.
read that it's like whether or
So
not it's
it's a
coiled
one-
to
it's a one
spring or
point
not.
difference.
You just want to roll with advantage on that one then, Frank?
And we can.
I'll let you do.
It's a monstrosity.
Okay.
Chase that baby.
I mean, so like an animal handling wouldn't do it because of more
Yeah.
focus with beast. So I'll do an insight then. They're the same either way.
Alright.
Oh, that's a 17 plus 6. 23.
So what I missed while I was in and out of death.
A lot.
A lot.
So, as you're looking at it, taking the way it's cooled up, it's more of a relaxed state. It's not that tight, ready to strike coiling that snakes would have. But the way you see its heads laying on top of each other, those empty eye sockets still seem to be staring directly at you.
Okay. So it's more locked on me, but not in the sense of I want to kill you.
Correct.
Okay. So as everybody's resting, I guess you and me are out.
Yes.
Are you in the bubble too, or no? Or you're probably.
He needs
still,
the
are
bubble.
you resting?
He needs the bubble.
I'm in the bubble, but I'm watching.
Yeah, you guys can perceive out of it. To everybody else who looks into it,
They can't see
they
shit.
can't see shit.
Yeah.
Correct.
Thanks.
Bubble. Go bubble.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
you're
last
laying
time
on
I
the
did
roll
it, I
beside
did.
me.
I almost died twice. I said, "Oh, thug it out." Did not.
You're the size of a child.
First, atomic atom bomb fire to my face, and then poison
Listen,
gas.
you are like 50 years old,
She gonna have another
but
one.
she's treating you.
47.
Sorry. You
After
are
everything that's happened,
treated like a child for your height right now. Every time you get hit and go down, so she just like laid you on the bedroll and she's against the wall and is going to
I
sleep.
just want to imagine that he uses his axe to shave his face.
And his head.
It's just like, oh. Actually, cut my cheek off.
And it just starts to rot.
So looking like he's looking intently. You said before that you were a protector for what was at the bottom, which was a gold dragon.
No.
Right? No?
Yeah.
He's
No.
protecting.
No.
Yeah.
A saint.
Wait, the bones, yes, but he
He was
knew
talking
about
about
the
the
gold
dragon.
dragon down below.
No, he was not the guardian of the gold dragon.
He was just the guardian of this
For the
room.
saint,
too.
yes.
Okay.
But the bones aren't here right now.
But I
The-
think
no,
someone
no,
mentioned
no, the bones
No, it wasn't
disintegrate.
him. He said it to someone gold dragon.
I think.
You don't see a bunch of
Yeah, we
voices
heard
in
it
the
was
lane.
the gold dragon.
Yeah, he didn't mention it. He
Okay, so the bones of these the saints is what it's guarding, right? Was
guarded.
but it's not here. And he said if they're going to come back.
Correct.
So my question is, first, how do you even remotely? How can you tell these bones are going to come back?
They were friends.
Who took them?
No one.
So they got up and walked away?
Since when could this thing come?
So it animated.
Sometimes death doesn't end. The life, the bonds that one makes.
We have a soul attachment.
I'm getting it. I'm trying to. What, can you tell me more about this saint? Your friend?
I did not know them. I just guard their resting place.
Which is this room?
Yes.
Is there a shrine to them or a plaque? Like a tomb?
As you ask this question, it unfurls itself, shifting about the room, not even touching Tiny Hut, not coming near you, but unveiling this resting place, this pedestal. And upon it, it's very much like this room. It's golden, it's silvered, it's ornate. Religious symbols and filigree line it, scripture written into it.
Onto the pedestal, on the wall, the whole room.
No, on the...
Pedestal.
It's not even...
Altar-ish.
where they would display coffins. I'm
Okay, I know what you're talking
forgetting the word off the top of my
I
head.
know exactly what you're trying to.
Yeah.
It's the.
It's the slab that, like the
Yes.
mausoleums, like it was built on.
Yeah. There's a specific name for it, and
The dragon board.
An altar to a degree. I mean,
Yeah.
Go sleep, go sleep.
I just was. Actually, am I sleeping in
And-
25 right now?
Yes.
yeah.
Short rest.
Oh, wrestling. I mean, you're up.
Yep.
I mean, if you, we want to have an interaction, but I'm trying to get us to take a long rest.
I'm just chilling with you guys. There. Just periodically.
After I
peeking
get
my head
like
out.
my questioning out there and kind of get a better understanding, if anybody else wants to, cool. Because I'll go into sentry mode and I can still hear and see everything that goes on.
It's the way it is because of the age. You can see where a body once lay. The silk coverings neatly folded and laid aside.
And you said there's writing and religious symbols on.
Yes.
Is by looking. Now it's open and I can look at it. Is there a dominant one that sticks out the most, like a holy symbol?
Not like the holy symbols of the gods, but they're just religious icons.
Is there one that sticks out the most?
The platinum dragon head.
Is scanning it? Is Avandra in it? Is the
There's not.
the change bringer on it?
There's no other real
Okay.
symbols of the gods, but like I said, there is symbology in it. There's scripture from every deity written into this that you can clearly recognize.
Does the okay? It was resting on it, so it wasn't like a coffin and then somebody was inside of this. This was the remains was laying on this
Correct.
slab, covered in silks and stuff like that, like it was sleeping, and then it just got up and walked away. In a sense,
Restless leg syndrome, man. It happens.
I know.
Even in death.
As you're looking at this thing, engraved in the side, very neat script. St. Gallen Ironwood.
Gallon?
Galen.
I guess I'll write it. My character won't know it.
I can't
It's
write.
better to have the information.
Do you know he doesn't know this person, but he called him friend. But he doesn't know.
Correct.
Is there anything in your book about this saint that you can find? I know it's about the gods, but I mean, he might be a champion.
You said it was the platinum dragon that was inscribed? Okay. Well, I can look up behind it and see if it's featured.
Do I have another one?
Brought to you for this future
Yes, I do.
presentation.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Perception. Investigation.
Limits were all just
Investigation.
I'm curious too, so I'm gonna kind of relax myself a little bit. Put my hand on where this person would lay, because I can guarantee he's over my head, and I'm not looking up.
He's not over your head, but you hear the bones of his tail rattling like a rattlesnake's
Right, I know.
threaten.
You don't know this person as well as I do. I would at least like to try to find out who this person was. And I can give you that information.
The tale settles to silence.
And
16.
I will place my hand on Bahamut and one on like where his head would rest. And I'm gonna cast Legend.
Okay.
Because I got one more fifth and I'm fucking.
So, with you reading and you casting Legend, Sir Galen Ironwood, originally before becoming Saint Galen, was a paladin, but not one that was gung-ho on slaughtering the evil in the world, but it took the peaceful approach to everything. Wanted to understand how the way the world works, and things like that. And what better way to take these teachings that he learned than to talk with dragons. The first course of order for him was to find enlightenment with Bahamut, and in doing so, open a new way for him to learn. Finding that there was a gold dragon within these lands, he built a homestead where this city now stands, and formed a bond with this gold dragon over many, many years of his life. For this thing had lived for centuries, millennia, had seen empires rise and fall, has watched how a tree grows and dies, how no two cloud patterns are the same. He took all of that and started writing scripture based on this, how life itself blossoms and is always changing, and brought those teachings. And when his time finally came, he was buried here. But when this disease and everything started taking hold of this city, centuries and millennia later, they moved his body here. For the gold dragon still remained. They wouldn't desecrate its chamber, where it called home, but honoring it with hallowed ground of the dead. Which it was fine with that, because it got to watch these people work and build this place to fit these bodies, to fit these bones in. And seeing how death does attract certain creatures. But it made a promise to the people that it would not let anything ever escape from him. With your legend lore, you realize that Saint Galen ended up becoming the rider of this gold dragon. So they were bonded more than just through friendship.
Could I ascertain how long ago with that legend?
When he died,
before, like, when he became a saint, how long from there to here?
it's been about 2,300 years.
I relay mostly all of that to up top, like the visions that I see and the stuff about him. Obviously a paladin of Bahamut. Noteworthy What actions in that legend led him to sing?
Would that be in the book?
His actions were taking what he'd learned from the Gold Dragon and applying it to more of a scripture along the lines of the tenets of Bahamut. He
wrote the tenets.
A book.
Well, I bet that's up top.
Is this more along the lines too of I've seen this before, I know vaguely, like through my creations, like me and of Sat in general, he was my daughter for the longest time. Is this how the right of the Platinum Dragon came about?
This was the founding of it. This was the basis.
But with that and the knowledge that I have of that happening, is that how? Because we only know of like one other, at least I do, only one other who has changed their scales to platinum. So this is the founding of that right.
Correct.
Of that passage to take to become a full disciple
It was
of Bahamut.
through your understanding, you realize that this was the platform it was built off of. That through years of practice and trial and error and fine-tuning the ritual needed, it was created. But it's still not perfect.
Did he also, because of his, his saint, because he wrote the scripture pretty much for Bahamut, based off of Gold Dragon's knowledge, and finding the right and making all that stuff happen, because he was a writer. Is he also one of the first writers? Like the first, like one of the few people who could actually ride a dragon. Other than
how deep
a certain
does
race.
How deep does legend lore go? Like what is the extent that legend lore can go?
So, information you learn is accurate, but might be conch and figurative language. The name or description of a person, place, or object the spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing I named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even the secret lore that has never been known.
Okay.
Me personally putting pieces together, because it happened so long ago myself, I can probably think that this is how the founding of Bahamut's teachings and that happened. But the secret legend, was he one of the first people to ride a dragon?
Roll me a history.
Your dice don't fuck me up.
Would that be like something of note be in the book?
No.
Okay, so 16 plus 11.
27.
Hell yeah.
I was
saying,
gonna help
Frank,
you
I
with
think
that.
you're
So
going to the same place I'm thinking it is.
Well, actually, we're all asleep.
Okay, so
She's not.
You're staying awake?
been
I'm out with him.
hopping
When are you gonna eat your shrimps?
time and
I
realms
only
and
need
stuff
like an
that.
hour, so
She can take a short rest as she's doing it.
yeah.
Because I'm the one like conversating, she's just really just there. So she could be taking a short rest all she wants.
So then the rest of us are resting.
But she won't get like her spells back or channel divinities back, because that's a full rest. That's a long rest.
But I'm not worried about
I can't get my
So,
spells until I completely
I
know
couldn't
them.
use that many spells.
Sorry.
I'm mostly just worried
With
about
you trying to connect the pieces to this,
He's right.
realizing
Yes.
that time has flown
You
differently
need to-
between realms.
Right.
In that what may have been 2,300 years here, main timeline, is on the span of 23,000 years. So, yes, he was one of the first to become a Dragon Slayer.
I relay the information minus that, and like bits pieces. Is there in Legend lore? Is there a secret one that is not widely known that I saw out of that, or was the riding one first? The one I
The writing one.
got. Okay. So again, I relayed information to him that he was a paladin of Bahamut. That he started Bahamut, and a Naga is serpent-like, but dragons are kind of serpents too. So kind of give that
Yes.
aspect to him, and I give him that knowledge. I don't fully tell him every fucking detail, but I tell him that knowledge. So how does he react to that? Not like that.
Not snake jazz, sorry.
So, I was drawn here for reasons beyond my knowledge.
I was sleeping.
You're looking at it as a question, but he's making more of a statement.
He made himself a guardian because he was drawn to it.
There's not much lore on Guardian Nagas. They are just drawn to places of significance, such as burials of saints, anything that is relics or deemed magical that shouldn't fall into mortal hands.
So just like dragons, they hoard, but they don't hoard, they protect. So dragons protect their hoard, they hoard dead things and are like, this is mine, don't touch.
So the resting place that the tomb that he was on, you said the silks are neatly folded.
Mm-hmm.
A for one, that guy can't do it because he don't got no goddamn hands. So who the fuck did that?
Was anybody else?
I'm sorry, I don't want to answer that.
That's my question. Can you sense other than him? If there's another undead around?
Yeah, I can use Divine Sense. Yeah, I've got all my uses on it. So that would be anything affected by the Hallow spell or location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
I'm trying to ascertain the presence of the tomb. If it's still sanctified, or in other lack of terms, has it been disrupted? Or, the Hallow spell. What if it's been desecrated?
I mean, technically,
An undead don't rise if they're a paladin of Bahamut for no reason. That's my concern.
He who shall not be named probably can't do wants some like putting on the Ritz.
Well, I mean, it's not my concern because I don't really give a shit with undeads. I'm not her. But how can undead of a platinum dragon? How can somebody become an undead of a platinum dragon and get up and leave? When did they leave? Before you got here? After you got here? You saw this being get up and leave. Did it talk to you? Did it attack you?
It never attacked.
Did it? It didn't talk to you. What did it say?
He said he will return to sleep again.
He just told you he was going out for a walk and come back?
I'm back with the milk.
I'm not trying to be like mean, but he told you he was going out for a stroll and come back here. Now, I don't know a lot about, I mean, I know some of what a Guardian Naga.
He went deeper.
It didn't strike you as odd.
That's not really their concern.
He guards the area.
I understand that. He was drawn to this. Okay. Rephrase. You were drawn to this because of some holy significance.
Yes.
And this was, you're disturbed by the same thing that I'm thinking of, that this remains animated, got up to go deeper, said he'll return. Did you not sense the malice behind it?
There was none. There was sorrow.
Sorrow as in of what happened down below?
I will ask, while this conversation is going on, about how much time has passed for our rest?
An hour.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like a
not-
short
not
rest
talking
is
very
cool.
long.
I need to think on this. So if you want to go, I need to kind of regain certain spells. So if you want to risk the commune more, that's perfectly fine. I'm still going to see and hear what's going on. But my arcane abilities are waned, and I need to replenish. And I go into the tiny hut. If I find something else during my dreams, I will tell you. But if you can, I will ask nicely why I help recover my friends. We're going to take a rest here. If you can do your duties as protect. We will do no harm. Some of us might come to ask you more, but I convey with you because you obviously do not sleep.
That is fine.
And I go right into the tiny hut, and I go, hey, you have those notes on Fizbin, don't you?
I mean, I have some of them. I don't have all of them.
Are they detailed?
Oh yeah,
About what?
different dragons. Even some of my background. I have not got a chance to go through everything, but I think it's something that's piqued your interest.
Yes.
Is it with him or something else?
Something else.
I reach my bag and I pull out this leather-bound book that just some of it's in common, some of it's in draconic, but
kind of like John's Hunter Bible.
Yes. It's literally stuff that I've.
Yes.
Pretty much to dumb it down, it's a Cliff Note. Oh, it's a Fishman in books that he was had me.
But I get what you're saying. It's John's. It's the Winchester's dad's book.
Book.
Book on monsters. Yeah.
The book on monsters.
And the only thing is, it's dragons.
So, can I?
Yeah.
And I scanned through this. I'm looking for something very particular. Is it just knowledge of dragons, or does it have history in it?
It's got a little bit of. Yeah. Because it's got. If it's got to deal with dragons, it's somewhere in there.
Does it say anything about the history of dragons?
Roll me a history. This is going to determine
Is that me or him?
him. This is going to determine if you roll high enough, how far back you started with like significant, important details.
I'm using silvery barbs. 'Cause
Okay.
That was a shit roll.
That was also not a good roll.
You haven't gone to sleep yet?
I'm just laying there, like
You don't need heal?
He does.
I do, but I'm just like I'm.
No,
resting.
he's resting. I kind of woke him up to ask this, and I'm shifting through the page. Like I'm trying to find it. So I don't know if that's like an aid thing, or you want us to roll separately.
You certainly can aid him.
You want me to aid him, or you want me to roll separately?
What's your history? 1,
I want it.
11.
I got 5.
I'll let him roll it because my history is shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's.
27.
As the first few pages are just mad jumblings kind of written upon each other, but as you slow down to read it, you can make more sense of it. He, in his time and not being able to add more paper to this, wrote upon itself.
Yeah, like off to the side, like side notes and stuff.
Side notes, sometimes completely scribbled out paragraphs and rewritten.
Because there's no whiteout.
It talks about there being writers before the actual founding of the Dragon Riders. People who came so well bonded with a dragon through friendship that they could see through each other's eyes, metaphorically and physically. As if their souls had been bound together.
So there's nothing. Okay, I was trying to get if there wasn't that much information on it. That I'm gonna take out my quote and I'm gonna add to it because I have pages, and I will add a new page, or where I find the notes for the gold dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll insert a new page there. And with this, I will, because I know how my spell works, and I put it down there, and it does like magically link within the string that it was bound together with, so it kind of melds itself in, and it's a blank page, and I'll take my quill and right next to the gold dragon, possibly first rider is Sir Gallon Iron, the gold dragon that's down there.
That's
And I write what I recall from legend lore onto this.
With reading, flipping through this and stuff, you do see that gold dragons are particularly social with other beings, people that are humans, orcs. Anybody they can have a conversation with, they will. Because they like to understand that particular race. So it would make sense that St. Gallen would have bonded with this dragon.
Well, I write down the legend of him that I recall in these pages, and I'll close his book. Hand it back to you.
Colin, what did you find? Because I saw your adding pages. What did Serpent and Tongue
It's
have
not
to tell?
that, it's what I found by peering into past and future together. I find dirt on people. Whether it be good, bad. That's my job as a bounty hunter.
Right.
So if I don't know this person, if I can get description or an item that they possess, I can kind of figure out what possible noteworthy things they've done through my arcane magic. What I've written in there is what I recall, what I found, is this Sir Gallen, who is a saint who's this Nog is protecting,
Okay.
is either one of the few first riders or wardens of dragons, but he was a paladin of Bahamut.
Maybe a history roll.
So I wrote in your book notes to add on to that. That way, if you ever meet Fizbin again, you can share this knowledge and take credit for it.
Appreciate that. 17, my history roll.
For
Going, because, like I said, these were cliff notes that I made. I'm trying to remember if Fizbin gave these previous writers, a specific name.
there, you can recall a little bit what he deemed them translates in the common tongue as true trust from Draconic.
So, I relay that to Colin.
So that's the bond, is the trust between
a dragon,
a entity and a dragon,
right?
to be able to ride.
Or as I like to call them in our teachings.
He might not be a warden, but this is useful information about dragons, that particularly a golden one,
Yeah.
that you can pass this on.
There was a name I gave up in Colon, and I think it's fitting for these. I called them Dragon and Champions.
It's kind of straightforward.
I mean, what's the better way to describe it? A dragon and a paladin and a knight of some sort?
Maybe there's some knowledge on the book Amari carries of the gods. I'm pretty sure that one of the gods teamed up with Bahamut and had that true trust bond and rode Bahamut into battle.
Should be true.
I'm pretty sure of that, but
That's a
as
question
far
for
as
her.
more knowledge out of that, that's not my field.
I was going to say that's outside my
I'm new into this, but based off the Changebringer and me knowing time, something might happen.
Viking, I'm going to ask you, how in the world do you pronounce that? Because I think
Let me see.
Is that... Am I reading that?
Vicenio?
Vi...
Vicenio?
Vicenio.
Bicentennial.
Vicenio.
Sinew.
That's
And that's draconic for true trust.
Yes. It's the word. It's become a compound word.
Just, stuff to add to that book, because I know research goes a long way. Understanding of a thing.
the company that Fizbin shares with.
How long? Shit, I should have. I'm gonna poke my head back out. Okay, bubble. How long have you been here? Too long?
If it could, it would kind of shrug its shoulders.
It just kind of gives you a head
It gives you
tilt,
the
back and forth.
all three heads just.
Simultaneously in the same direction.
Okay.
Before you poke your head back in, it does get the one head comes down to you. Yes. He was carrying a red stone.
Do you know what it looked like?
Like a ruby, but darker.
Was it big?
It doesn't have hands.
It doesn't have hands.
Okay,
It just uses two heads
Do
to
you have-
measure out.
Do you have a diamond?
Oh, pull one out of my bag. Was it this size or bigger?
Revivifies like a $500 diamond.
About that size.
And then I check it back in my bag.
Darker?
Darker.
Like crimson?
It was. You can see through it.
Okay.
Like a ruby.
Did it give off a purple hue to it when you turned it into certain lights?
No.
Okay. I have an idea of what it is. I hope it's not what it is.
Let's say if it's what you're. What are you thinking it is, Frank? Player to
What do
player.
you think it is?
A bloodstone
Yeah.
or a soul gem.
Yep.
That's the two options that I am kind of go up there. A bloodstone is more on the bad side. Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, the soul gem is too.
Just one's worse than the other.
They kind of have the same purpose.
Yeah.
One holds the soul, one holds the blood of something.
If he was going deeper with either one of those.
Have you ever left this room? You ever heard the dragon talk? Scream.
It scries.
Scries?
Right.
Cries. But you have never heard it talk.
Unless it speaks Draconic, it probably doesn't understand. It probably just hears dragon sounds.
It doesn't speak Draconic.
That's what I'm saying. It could just, even if it's crying, it's just.
I'm
dragon
doing it.
sounds.
I'm doing it. I don't want to, but I'm gonna
Say,
do
are
it.
you about to drag me into this, or are you doing something stupid
I'm
on your
gonna
own?
arcane recovery and bring back
You
a
need.
5th level spell. I'm gonna bring back legend. I'm gonna bring back another 5th level spell slot. I'm gonna recast Legend Lore. I'm gonna recast Legend Lore as in between everything that I know, between Sir Galan and this gold dragon down below. My Legend Lore that I'm casting is focused on that gold dragon.
I would have focused on the stone.
What specifically about the gold
We don't know
dragon?
what stone.
Its name.
The exact stone it is.
And see, like, if this particular dragon if he helped Sir Gawain out with Bahamut and the passage of the Platinum Scales. I'm trying to piece it together by finding out about the Gold Dragon and then coming here. And then putting it together with my stupid high intelligence.
The name you get is Aurex the Golden Flame. Aurex.
The Golden Flame?
Yep.
Is there a connection between the two? To find based off what I get for legend lore and minus like the name of it.
Do you put your head back in after this? Are you casting it while inside Tiny Hut? Roll history with advantage.
History with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 21.
As Kalan says this name to himself, your attention is immediately grabbed. Aurex, the Golden Flame. This gold dragon, his scales were so immaculate. They were so white gold, they could have been mistaken for platinum. He was one of the very few gold dragons in existence to dedicate their lives to progressing knowledge amongst the races. And then in the middle of history just vanishes. Just gone. Nobody knows where he went.
Yo, I'm profusely just flipping through the book at this point. Because if he's doing that while still...
And it dawns on you because dragons all have names, but to be given a title specifically means that this specific dragon did something beyond normal means that any dragon would do.
Because there's only two... well, I would know one other dragon that would have a title. So, Bahamut. It would be in the book. So,
you so wrong on so many levels.
They're not.
Okay. Do you know of one other that has a title?
One that's not. One that shall not be named.
Who?
A 5-headed dragon to death.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tiamat's the queen of all mothers, while Bahamut's the father of dragons. They're the parents of fucking dragons.
But that's...
There's name dropping all up in this.
No,
But you're
grab
worried-
hold of you and I'm like, come here! Flip to a certain page.
Are you yanking him in a 10-foot square? You're gonna like batter us all around while we're sleeping.
No, he's poked his head out. I'm just pulling him back in.
Well, he's inside.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I
right
mean-
now.
Like, we're yanking him around.
Oh, I thought you were still had your head
We're
out.
like all huddled together. So
No.
No, because I'm doing
we're
this
yanking people around.
without his knowledge.
And I go, Kalon? This help you at all?
It's not being patient.
This is different. Once we're done, I will tell you of a legend that I know several other titles. I know at least 3 others that were not, that are and are not dragons in themselves. I know 3 different titles to 3 different people that are either A, dragonborns who have done great deeds, or someone trying to be a dragon with great deeds. And that's fucking spooky that the heartbeat's going off.
Right?
Go ahead and name them. Just to prove that you know the knowledge.
Like, give me a second, grabbing a quilt, pull out, flip into the empty pages.
Well, part of my hunting, of knowing people, like Seth. I learned of one other individual that I know of for sure, which is the newest century, which is Belverix, the Platinum Born.
Now, this name does ring a bell because previous.
Switch to nightmare mode with this. You just bell me.
I've heard of Belverix, but just small stories, not.
Well, you're supposed to keep
Information
an eye on
about Sat, knowing that has to do with Grievous.
I'm
What?
going to interject here.
Okay.
He gives you the full list of titles for Balverix.
I didn't go through that. I just
Yeah, because it all ties together.
I look up. Is there any more? Because I'm running out of room on this page.
Balverix, the Lord of Broken Chains, Lich Reaver, the High Platinum Dragonborn, the Right Hand of Torm, leader of the Dragon's Lament, and the Thunder Snow Knight.
You're like, I'm running out of room on this line.
Brian's kind of weird today.
I reach in. I gave him like a small sleeve of paper.
Thanks.
Other than Belverix, I know of 2 others. One follows Tiamat and ties to Vecna.
Uh-oh.
His name is Archon, the Cruel. A red dragonborn, paladin of Tiamat. That, to my knowledge, was the last in possession of the Hand of Vecna.
Oh boy.
And the one that goes in between the 2 is none other than Sat's alter ego, Grievous, the 3-winged dragon.
Unfortunately, I've heard that name a couple of
A
times.
fallen champion of Bahamut.
You just hear mumbling and sleep.
I know too. I'm looking over my shoulder as I'm talking this because, like, there are certain points that I get excited on, and I kind of like because I'm the researcher. I'm the wizard. I'm the one who was stuck in a goddamn book, writing new spells, configuring new spells, writing down marks. I'm the researcher, so I'm like the book nerd. So when it comes to something, I am definitely hey, all this is happening.
For Angel also the walking encyclopedia in and out of game.
So, as he's mentioning that, behind, beside, wherever the heck you guys are facing, you just hear, like, sleep mumbles as soon as he's mentioned
You also don't know what
about,
all
yeah,
the
Grievous, blah, 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 blah. Royal pain in my ass.
Just stop. Well, mid sentence.
You might have
Look
known the
over.
Killer Lobe, but you never cut off his head.
And she kind of, like, peeks at
No,
I
you
was there
start
for that
writing
section,
it,
that's why.
you start writing it, and then you're like, wait a second.
You know when you first wake up, you're, like, dead sleepy, like, the eyes are just, like,
Yeah.
she's, like, looking at you.
Trust me, if you would have it, you'd be not good.
Just like the royal pain in my ass. Damn it, Lucy.
But I look over my shoulder, especially when I talk about like Grievous and Alsad and Belverix. Does she twitch in sleep?
She
Oh,
just
she
said.
did. She was, like, mumbling, and then she's like, whenever you said Grievous, she was like, "a royal pain in my ass," and then she just slowly like.
No.
No, I'm talking about like, are you gonna twig to like a nightmare to where something bad happened before?
Let's roll on.
And I like got stabbed.
She's in Slumberland,
Oh, yeah.
not like I'm gonna kill you.
Technically, I
Let's see
got
if she's
stabbed,
like
but you took it from
not
me.
so
So-
much as.
Can't be affected by the catacombs because of Tiny Hut either.
But while you guys are talking,
Or her dreams.
Why?
nightmares can still happen.
Yeah, nightmares should still happen. but
Not
she
being
can't
the
be,
fact that she's
like the vision of the dragon.
Huh?
When you guys did that long rest
Yeah.
and the vision of the dragon plagued her,
Yeah. Oh, I know, but I mean,
no.
you're
so it's
in
not
Tiny
like
Hut
she's-
right now.
Tiny Hut doesn't
It's-
stop shit like that.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll roll on that, but it's not the fact where she felt like she was being tortured again. This is the fact if she is gonna slowly delve into a nightmare and just like anyone when they wake up like.
Roll with disadvantage. At this time, while he's saying these names, the ring that you wear is tightening upon your finger.
One.
You're like, roll with disadvantage. You can't go any lower than that. The limbo stick is on the floor, bro. It's an 18 and a 1.
Well, all other
this was
creatures and
the-
objects are barred from passing through. Spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome
Okay.
or be cast through it. The atmosphere itself is comfortable, cool like that. So, if anybody casts anything outside the dome, it does not peer in. If we cast inside the dome, it does not leave the dome.
That's like someone's like, hey, how low can you go?
She rolled a 1.
That was the disadvantage.
Well-
The first roll was a 1, the second was an 18, but disadvantage is lowest number, so.
So 1 plus.
The limbo stick that like hit through the ground.
That's the thing. So, I mean, we can't cast any spells through the dam.
So as Kalan is uttering these names, your pleasant sleep is beginning to become contorted, disturbed.
I like disturbing.
The visions of peacefulness assume blood soaked.
I kept listening to the Bleed album.
You can hear Grievous's laugh, watching everyone you know right now fall to his sword.
Oh, she is definitely twitching, but then again, I'm gonna play even or odd. Even their back is to her. It's that weak, you can't just be like, oh, we're facing her. So even or odd is gonna be if you guys your back is to her, or if you are actually like this way and she's on that side.
And as
So odd, you guys are facing away.
as this dream is going on, Kalan is the last one left, and you can see Grievous take his sword and drive it right through his neck, and using it as pry bar to rip the mechanical head from the body, revealing a beating heart.
And you guys, your back is to her. It is odd. So
And-
she is actively twitching.
As he finally rips that head off, leaving the chest cavity open to see that beating heart inside Kalan's chest, he turns to you and slowly takes the sword across your neck. Your scar, that now brand as if you were starting to burn, as if it's on fire.
She's screaming. It's a nightmare scream. It's not like her waking up like stab, stab, stab everybody.
I don't hear her, right? Because
We're in tiny hut. Or
Yeah.
it's a tiny hut. You don't
When
hear
she's
nothing.
outside, she don't.
You're just
hear.
like la 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 la.
Well, I'm doing
la.
something, but
While I'm on the inside, I'm screaming.
wait, wait,
You know what I'm still doing?
I mean, if you're that dead asleep, like where you could hear a train being swept up by a tornado and launched from the
he
sky.
almost
yeah.
died twice. He's done.
He is
There are some
dead
people that
to the
can
world.
sleep through
Mhm.
anything. So yeah, you can sleep through pretty much anything. I mean, being your background, you probably can sleep through a lot of times.
Probably. Cannonballs launching near me. Well,
Cannons really haven't been invented yet.
Yeah, we haven't got that far yet.
large boulders slamming into the ground, maybe.
I mean, catapults, yeah.
Catapults.
Catapults,
Catapults,
trebuchets, ballistas.
Random magic missiles.
Firebolt, fireball.
Oh yeah, she's rather.
Which bolt?
No magic.
Just see me get up, look around, and go back to sleep.
I got war stories for you
no
young
one's screaming.
whippersnappers.
Alright.
She's not mimicking the screaming. Is
Okay.
I don't
Seeing
even know
her
what you
twitch
can.
like that, I immediately
I
I
could-
stopped
anyway,
the
okay.
conversation because
Like
I was
him,
hearing when I was
like the
talking
thing
to
talking.
make sure that she wasn't waking. Her twitching like that, I'm gonna go over and I'm literally gonna hold her down.
Which I forgot about that.
Yeah, don't let her stab one of us again.
I'm holding her hands down that way she can't move.
Well, while
I'm holding part of her down. I say I'll have my forearm across her chest, holding her down, and with my other hand, I'm gonna go over to her head, and I'm gonna go in code thoughts and pull that strand out.
So the body just eases back to sleep from like writhing, convulsing, screaming down to just rest.
As you're doing that, you can see that that ring that she wears is digging into her skin. Not like cursed, but it's constricted itself.
Like it's hurting too. But pulling that strand out, seeing that memory.
But it's not even a memory, it's a dream.
I know,
But it feels real.
I kind of blur. I try to, because like this is happening. I'm pulling that strand out when it's happening, and I know I can't rework it to a degree. I'm gonna try to blur those parts more so it's not that vivid of a dream to kind of like lessen the
It's the way you wake up.
the
like,
nightmare.
I didn't even dream about nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like make it become
Like the wind's
fuzzy.
out of focus.
Yes, and then put it back and I'm spent.
Frank's applying a filter to your mind now.
And it's just like, ah!
That, to most of my knowledge, I'm more spent on my magic than anything.
And health.
Yeah. Well, at least I didn't take another dagger to damn chest. And I get back off as gently as I can. And same thing, I open up my spell book, I have it on my lap, and then I power down. And I listen.
Okay. So, while everyone is resting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out a notepad and, like, I don't know if it's like charcoal or some kind of writing utensil. I'm actually,
Primarily charcoal.
yeah.
Or clothes.
I'm actually going to, like, talk to the Naga and be like, you've been here for centuries and you've guarded. I was gonna like ask, have you guarded other things? I was gonna kind of, because I know they're formed together now, but they are 3 individuals.
Yes.
I was going to treat them as individuals because even though they are one unit now, they didn't used to be. Basically, I wanted to impart the fact that they are so studious in their duty. They've just been in the same spot for literally forever. They probably haven't spoken to anyone, and all they've heard are the freaking probably demonic cries of this dragon. So I was gonna ask them maybe if they wanted to reflect on what they may have guarded previously, what they might have experienced in life, and then kind of tell them about the Radiant Citadel and what it does, and basically give them a little bit more knowledge about what might have happened a little bit in the outside world since they've come in here. Basically, I'm trying to make friends with the Naga, and then based on what they say, like, I'm gonna write down as much as I can their history, so that way I can share it with someone else, so that there is a record of them being here. It kind of like, as a sense of duty and to it, I would be like, you deserve to have your story and memory passed on.
As you're asking these questions, the three heads all like look to each other and silently converse amongst themselves, and the one that has done the most speaking first starts off that it says I, but then changes it to we. Mm-hmm. It's so used to being one that it's starting to blur if it's three separate or one whole. Mm-hmm. And it tells you that, yes, each one of them has guarded different things in their past, but this has been the most precious thing that they have ever guarded themselves. Mm-hmm. That to be a guardian Naga and protect the tomb of a saint is beyond anything of their wildest imagination. And they go back to this stone that he clutched. Mm-hmm. And the way they describe it is that he had a death grip on it. Even after being buried, his fingers were so tightly curled around it, it was nearly impossible to pry them apart. Yeah. As if this stone was the most precious thing he had ever held. And other than that, they really don't... They don't care for the Radiant Citadel. That this is their home now. Yeah. While they would prefer to be apart and be three separate entities, being conjoined like this, even though it was through a cursed ritual, has brought some semblance that each one of them having their own identity, protecting the same thing, has brought a more significant, profound meaning to their existence.
So essentially they couldn't imagine life apart now.
Yeah.
They would prefer to be apart, but they can't. So they would rather... But them together has given them this opportunity, so they feel better for it.
And they can talk to themselves.
Yeah.
So they really haven't are alone.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I was talking to them about the Radiant Citadel and like what it does and everything is more just to give them, hey, this is how the world changed, not as like a, oh, you should go do this. It was more of a, this is what might have happened, this is what I've experienced while you've been here. Basically more of a like, you're sharing information with me, so I'm going to give you information about myself kind of deal. Instead of a, oh, you should go do this instead kind of thing. So, more of like an equivalent exchange type thing.
But as it finishes talking to you, it takes that position back at this podium, this monument to the saint, and coils back up around it so it's blocked from sight.
So I wasn't sure how long that would take. I assumed that because it's been down here for a long time that it would have been like, okay, the 3 different ones, them also doing stuff prior, that would probably take a while.
It does tell you. Each one has their own significant protection, but for them now, this is
okay. So
this is their magnum opus.
Yes. Did they have separate names?
It's been so long that they all call themselves the same thing.
So they have a name now. What's their name now?
They call themselves Kretch.
Kretch?
Crash.
Kretch.
Crash.
C-R-E-T-C-H? Kretch?
C-R-E-C-H.
Oh,
Kretch.
okay. I'm gonna write all that down. Like as they're talking, I'm just gonna.
It does take a few hours.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure at what point because I know he said
They
he
talk
needs-
for 3 hours.
Okay, that's fine.
1 hour for each head.
Yeah.
They're very generous. They gave each other each enough time to talk.
They didn't
Kinda
go
bicker
they didn't
amongst
go
themselves.
under 1 hour. They kept it perfect. 1 hour each. They didn't go under. They didn't go over.
Every hour on the hour.
So it's been about 4 hours at this point, and I've got another 2 I gotta wait for.
All right.
I have an extra amulet in my bag, so I'm gonna get that out and get, I think maybe a little bit of rope. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I want to make it like a little offering thing to add to its little podium circle thing.
Okay.
As a tribute to both the saint and it for its protection. So that is what I will work on for like the next 2 hours.
Okay. As the 2 hours pass and you finish this thing, where do you place it?
I was actually going to ask it where it wanted it to go.
Okay.
Because I don't want to put it in a place where I was like, I don't know if they wanted me to like put it on its tail, if they want me to put it at the base of I'm not sure where they want it.
As you ask it this question, it takes its tail and takes it from you, and there's this skull that sticks out of the wall a little bit further, and in the eye sockets are gems, and each teeth is a different precious stone.
Mm-hmm.
With the jaw open, it sets it in there, and it just dangles above this slab.
While I'm making it, I'm gonna pray to the god, well, to Paylor specifically, be like, can we do this with a little bit of light? So it's just like a little glowy. Like a little glowy. Just so that it has like a little bit.
Oh, she made it a nightlight.
It's going to be
Pretty
washed
much.
out because of the torches in here.
That's okay. As long as it
Face
can
of
kind
the
of,
glow.
it's more of like a energy
Right.
thing for them, yes, instead of a have a light.
She made a nightlight.
Yeah. And I would be like, a guardian such as this kind of deserves tribute.
Yeah.
He's the bestest boy.
But he put it in a little safekeepy spot. That's so cute.
He is the goodest of boys.
And it's gonna get.
He's happy.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's angry. No, he's just happy. Oh.
Oh, not the 5 again.
I'm gonna be like, that's, and like, kind of just go sit in my corner. be like, if it brings its little bone head over, I'll pet it.
I'm happy.
Well, this
Please.
head's the size of you.
And I can still give it hugs.
Yeah.
I can still pet it.
It's like when it's like I'm
Yeah.
hugging you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3-headed nope rope. I don't.
I mean, I can hug in
no
between
ropes.
its heads. Like,
I
give
don't.
each head a hug. I could be nice.
I love no probes.
Like he's like, I wasn't expecting to hear that tonight.
Really wasn't.
I wish to hug the undead snake.
What is the famous
You can certainly
saying?
try.
What is the famous saying? White girls will go after the most dangerous thing and be like, oh, look, a puppy.
No, I've come to the conclusion us honkies just try to frickin' domesticate everything. That is our ultimate goal in life, to domesticate every animal in the world.
Listen,
D20
We count that
Misfits
metal doors and
domestication
animal
of the
doors.
wild wolves.
I have watched a man walk into the gas station with a gator on its arm, like, it was like a small one. It was like this-ish big, literally, yeah.
D20 Misfits, we domesticate abjurations, abominations, monstrosities, and sometimes the wee wicked monsters of the world.
Yes.
Just not that.
It's
Okay.
more just like, this thing has put so much attention and care into this, and I'm like,
You don't see
I
a
want you to
giant
feel
snake
appreciated.
Feel the frickin' love!
Pretty much.
Feel it.
Feel it!
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Critch?
Can you feel the crabs now, Mr. Rick?
Beep beep.
We're done.
Goodbye, everybody.
I wish to make friends with the snake thing.
Oh, look, a puppy.
6 hours have passed.
Cool. Take a long rest if you need to swamp out.
Yep.
All together?
I'm
or
going
from,
to tell
like-
you what
Oh,
I did while
We got 2 minutes.
you were asleep.
I can still perceive and hear. Essentially.
Not yet. We gotta wait for
Yeah, but
two
you're in a
hours.
tiny hut.
I can see
Sit
through it.
there.
I
Oh,
cast,
okay.
I
You can see out
casted
it.
it.
Okay.
I casted it. I can walk. I can listen freely into it.
Okay.
Do I have to be asleep for the entire long rest? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just didn't know if you could be like awake but just like sitting and relaxed.
Yes.
As you two swap out, you now see the amulet suspended above, and the naga is curled back around this pedestal, keeping it from sight.
Happy snake tail waggles.
I think it'd be really funny if it does that while I'm out, and then as soon as I go into tiny hut, the tail goes down.
Sees you again. Starts going back up. Again.
Yeah.
We're just in the final like stage of this dungeon. We're like, I summon cute snake thing, and you just hear the rattling of the slowly getting closer.
What are we gonna do? Cretch! Cretch, help us! Just bust through the
I
floor.
wish-
I may
That
not
would
have
be
a
amazing.
unicorn, but I have a 3-headed naga.
What is this, Pokemon?
I have both.
Critch, I choose you.
Please bust through
I
the ceiling,
mean,
which is his floor.
honestly,
Cretch, I choose you. Green Drake, I choose you.
that'd
Oh,
be so
I choose
funny.
you.
That'd be so funny if I could actually make him my mount. Because I'd be able to summon him. He'd go back where he came from.
Put the
Just
thing
sitting there.
back where it came from, which is help me.
So help me. So help me.
That's a little weird.
I think your mount only has a certain CR limit
I think so.
Uh,
Actually, I don't know.
or size limit
No.
I mean, he could probably shrink himself down.
for her.
What for? Some
I can ride this thing
Yeah.
easily.
It's just
don't
like a
even know you're there.
walrus or shit like that. It's
Just
not
hang out
like
its eye hole.
Yeah.
you're thinking of like summon celestial.
Hmm.
I mean, if you have that, I mean, that would come down to.
Nope.
He's not a celestial though.
Well, like I said, that's the closest it can be.
He is the goodest of good boys. He
Yeah,
is now
from like
Saint Catch.
Odoving from frickin' Skyrim. You just shout his name and he comes.
Technically, it says your GM might allow other animals to be summoned as speeds. So
Yeah, I can just imagine that you're on top
I'm
of the
not
just
letting
like,
you have a 3-headed Naga that nearly killed you guys in 2
It's a
attacks.
steed. It doesn't count as a fighting thing.
It just stands there like
It
That's
is.
what she wants it for.
no, I just thought it would be funny.
No.
Dang it.
You can't ride an undead anyway.
We will listen. If we are in a pinch, we will start singing "I Need a
Penance wouldn't
Hero,"
allow it.
and Crutch will just
It's
bust
a
through his door.
monstrosity.
I can summon
It's like, oh no, the guy you're protecting is still down here. Come and grab him.
That would actually work. He's in danger. He won't return back up there no more if you don't come down here and save his ass.
The rattle in the distance.
You just hear the floor is getting torn apart.
And then to our
As it
floor, you
burrows
see a tail
through
go
everything.
through, and it wiggles, and then comes back up, and then 3 heads come down.
And he's like, where's he at? Oh, he's nowhere. Y'all lied. It's a Rask. He shot my button around the corner.
Oh my god! He would rip you open.
Fucking tail straight. Brings me immediately being ran through.
Snake drain.
Only
Oh,
me
we
getting
have derailed. Let's get back on track.
You're definitely
It's
getting
a
cleared
train.
out there.
What are you? Are you gonna talk to the Naga
It's way worse.
anymore? Okay.
I was thinking like a drain, a snake drain, not like a choo-choo.
Not at all. I got what information I wanted out of it to a degree. So I think I think I'm fine. It's just
I'm gonna go for a head later.
we gotta find the next level down and just go from there to remotely find out what this person is.
Dead.
Oh,
No shit, Sherlock.
I forgot to ask. We did the
I shoot things. I'm not a tech.
yeah.
What?
Well, we did divine sense. We never cleared whether or not anything actually pinged.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't reach down that far.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't reach down
Yeah.
because
Well, it was only 60 feet, so you just wanted to know if there was anything immediate
Right.
around us. So
like if it was coming back or something.
yeah, we never
Um,
covered that. So
We'll come back with
No.
another sentry.
I am gonna try.
No, because the walls of this room are too thick for you to detect anything through.
okay.
I'm gonna put my long rest in
Yes, all of you can put your long rest in now.
I get Fury the small back finally.
He's a furious small one.
I mean, I'm not really doing anything strenuous. Would mine count as a long rest?
Yay, I'm alive.
Short rest.
Okay.
No, we wouldn't be able to see
Because
that.
technically you didn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I have whole ass armor I could be wearing, but I just don't want
Those are called chaps.
to. I guess
Whole
I have
ass
serpent scale armor. I'm just not using.
Oh God.
Now,
Right, that's
player to DM by, coming out of it, looking around. Is his body? Because I see it. My character won't. Is his body blocking the other door entrance from sight, or can
No.
we actually see that?
You can see the other entrance.
Do you know where that might go? She points to the other door, just as a inquisitive curio.
had this wicked dream where I almost died twice.
Sorry about that.
Whoops.
It kind of does the
Also, remember-
head nod that it does but doesn't.
I want to do.
Hey, still up. And check out this cool rock I found.
It's green.
Oh, you magically colorblind. I'm joking. I'm shitting my pants right now.
That's why he wears the brown pants.
No, my pants are also blue. It's to try and like help the fear, but actually it's not helping the
So
fear
now you
at
see the
all.
brown fucking
Skid
shade
mark. I got
form.
skid marks all down my pants. I haven't washed these in like 13 years.
That's what the smell is.
Yeah.
I thought something smelled foul.
Well, since he said that, all of you roll Constitution saving throws except for Talon.
I'm nose blind.
DC is astronomical.
Okay, we all
He got a 20.
Well, I mean, shit for saving throws.
While everybody's doing whatever, she's gonna like kind of move around. Is there another door?
Honestly,
Right.
be honest, when's the last time you've gone
There is a
your
door
clothes?
leading out.
It's not like
It's the
we
same
have a
thing,
washing
by
board,
warden and
a
everything.
bucket of water around.
I'm finding the nearest river
Come on.
and dunking you in it.
Please.
Actually, while
Actually,
I
I can't
say
swim.
that, is
Hold
there? Could you check if this door is warded?
No,
Do
this
you-
is fine. Anyway,
One
this
that we
is-
get
want to go.
open.
We want to go. We want to go.
I don't feel like being zapped again.
My horse will flop around.
This could get us around quicker.
I broke timber.
Ugh.
That don't take much. Sorry.
No, I'm not on the floor.
Sorry.
These tiny hot drops that I reappeared. It will start shaking again.
After 8 hours, it shuts off
Yeah.
to give a long rest.
Let's hope those strings to a flow uphold.
Oh, didn't work. I don't have enough loose dice.
Just smiles.
I haven't got it yet.
Since there's no like muscle structure for the teeth for
Sure.
it to like actually
No.
smile, it just
So as you
Yeah.
go to check the door, as soon as you touch it, it swings outward.
But,
Wasn't locked, wasn't trapped.
That's nice.
Just watch. Hey guys, I forgot to lock the door.
I ain't going first. We know it happens.
You know, one last feat.
we know what happened.
I forgot you do that.
18 plus
I'm a
11.
big dummy.
So,
Big dummy.
29. 4.
Ooh.
perception. She's checking like just right there, like outward for traps.
There's nothing.
Does it look the same dirty like it was the other side?
Yes.
So there's a possibility that there are, but we just can't see.
Looking around, you don't see anything
know,
that
like
would
I said, I
resemble
just
that
got
like
my
in the
skulls
previous
out.
hallway, where the skulls were all facing down with their mouths open.
And there's nothing even on the wall.
Nothing.
Well, I don't see any wall skulls or ceiling skulls, Kalan.
Okay, floor skulls.
So
Lay pitfalls.
there will be. Oh, sorry, there can be. So what I would suggest,
Ow. There's a serious
you ask how and she just smiles.
Like, just serious question.
We just
There
passed
are
out a
no
bunch of
skulls, how are we
rations to
gonna
everybody.
either from the decoration or I can make one.
Did you have like a spell where you can conjure a spell?
Looking
No, it's unallowed.
Oh.
looking through like the threshold door in the hallway and looking both right and left. There's nothing that catches my eye.
I think we need to finish up. what
There's
we've
a
been
door
doing.
across the hall.
Is there a rock?
So, left, right, or straight ahead?
That pink mark is a door you said?
Yes.
Left, right, or straight ahead?
Are there any like?
Well, last time we kicked one of these doors in, and we found him.
You know, have you heard anything else up here? Other than us making our way through.
Well,
Walking fast.
She's asking Crutch.
Are there any rocks just laying around?
Yeah.
Can I just start picking up rocks?
Hey, you can put them in your pocket, put them in your
What?
backpack, you can eat them if you want.
Just say, just chuck it at people.
You can do that.
every place that we have gone, we've used this. So, left, right.
What about straight?
That's right. Right,
Just you know, paper,
Or
scissors,
door.
forward.
door.
So what about middle?
Before we
That's
leave
the door.
here,
Oh.
is there anything else anyone wishes to ask the Guardian? If
Guardian.
not, speak now, forever hold your peace.
I have a question. Do you know the Crimson King guy?
I think he's gonna ask everyone that now. As soon as we find someone, it's like, ah, I found you.
Silence is all you get.
Oh.
I'm too dumb for him.
I'm gonna like pat each of the heads as I walk out the door.
No, there is nothing that's hurt.
It's heard nothing else. Well, gather your things.
How many rocks do I gather?
Yes. Just give
Yes.
yourself a number.
Rocks.
Prepare your weapons, but as we've learned from this room,
Add one rock.
One rock. I get one rock. All right.
prepare for the possibility that not everything is going to attack us. One out of everything has an attack.
With legend, did I notice, like, I saw what this thing looked like, this saint, right?
Clairvoyancy.
I'm gonna cast Sending.
Okay.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
Sir Gallant. The Naga has reached out. Said you woke up and left. Where are you?
I'm over here.
I stand for the door that leads to my friend contemplating fate.
You get an answer?
You don't know how to cast it.
Sending is this or this?
That's a message.
Oh, sorry.
Message is the copper wiring.
So you just go like this, you're like,
I'm telepathically talking to the son of this. Yep. Well, I turn back and look. Door is our choice, but this saint is by the dragon. So we are safe in his for now.
yes, but the question being, even though as I never caught your name,
Well, no, we're here now.
she's asleep.
We never asked him.
That's what I said. I never caught your name.
Who are you asking?
Naga.
Snake.
Oh, I'll tell you. Or tell you.
We call ourselves Gretch.
Cretch. As Cretch mentioned with the dragon, the sad cries. This could be good or bad. Either something is making it cry out. Maybe crying out for Sir Gallon, Saint Gallon, or something else woke it up. Something dark. Now that I think about it, we have a final question. But how long ago did the dragon awake? She's thinking correspondence with the shadows that came up, the eruptions and all that, if it lines up with it. Oh, he doesn't know. Can't tell time that far, I'm guessing.
It may not have ever really went to sleep.
Yeah, but with all the shaking and everything, and it screaming and all this, it could have shaken things down here and then all that.
Well, I mean, by the coin, the door straight ahead.
Shall we?
Just keep on your noses and fan out as best you can. This place was traps.
We go out to the hallway. You want to check the hall as well before we go around that door to see if we're stumbling on anything?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll look. You want a perception?
Yeah.
One wrong step. That's why I'm making sure, because I couldn't spell.
That's new. 15.
I will support, and I will do it myself.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's 16 plus 11, sir.
You'll get a chance right after this break.
Thank God.
So, stay tuned with us. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks. We'll be right back with you. And while you're waiting for us, go check out www.weirdoforlife.com.
Yeah. Do it. Do that stuff.
Will they find Sir Galen?
Hi guys, it's Shy from the D20 Mistfits. We actually got a sponsor, and it is with Dubby. Dubby is a powdered supplement, dietary for energy. No crash, no jitters. It's the be the better you with it. I'm a haunter. I work in the kitchen, and of course we do our D20 Misfits, our D&D campaign. With that, I'm a big energy drink user, Monsters, NOS, you name it. With this, it's not as super sweet. It's just right. We also get one of these awesome cups. You can get those in there. There is one, I believe it's green. With that purchase, you can actually plant a tree. So I would recommend go ahead and check out the site, w.com, and webenergy.com, my apologies. And with that, give it a browse, peruse. There's many flavors on there. Use the code D20Misfits10.
their search be in vain.
And welcome back. Have you got your drinks and your snacks? So, with perception checks being rolled, still nothing.
Everything looks good. Ceiling looks normal, no scully skeletons.
Correct.
No sign of traps or anything of that nature.
Nothing.
We did roll
What about,
The door. How does the door?
Something else.
Like a door.
Okay.
you know, like
He
is it,
can
is it
see
made
more
of
than
wood
I
or
can.
metal?
It's metal.
He can see sigils. I really can't pick up the magic doohickey stuff as I would think of it as.
Nothing's on it.
Give it a slight tug.
Rattles in its frame.
Actually,
Loose?
with the sound, well,
Use me as a battery.
with the perception, do I hear anything on the other side? Any no flame flickers or anything?
Except for the normal torches.
I don't want to use my head.
I don't hear anything. I just hear torches, so it could potentially be good. Is there a keyhole?
Does the hinges look like badly worn out?
No. Might stick together in places from its age, but
She kind of gets it just in case she gets it ready. You want to nudge it open? I promise I won't shoot first. And then she fans in, kind of like.
wall of fire.
I kicked the bitch over.
How does it look?
I kicked the bitch, dropped down to a knee while her gun is over my shoulder.
As you blast this door open with a kick.
Like I'm not using my
Breaks off the hinges.
I'm not using
You
my
hear a skull screaming. He drops
If I
it
use
down.
my mega
You
press hand,
better
it's going
apologize
through.
to that door.
It slams into the wall as it swings open. You can hear bones crunching underneath the force.
The floors?
Underneath the force.
Because the walls are bony. They're not very meaty.
Okay. Looking around, what did I say? I'll walk into it.
That,
I just think it'd be hysterical. You guys did all this. There's nothing in this room.
I'm kind of fanning with
There's
you.
nothing. It's an empty room.
I think the rest of this floor
It's a
might be
completely
empty.
empty room. There's nothing at all.
There's nothing. Cool.
Detect magic, anything like that?
It's empty.
Hmm?
Could I take some bones that they
Takes one wall fall.
crushed up and broke?
We can take bone fragments.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Cool. well, I can't like pick. I'm gonna pick up the door, or
The door's still on the
I'm
hinges.
gonna take the door and I'm gonna swing it gently closed, and I'll reverse lockpick to lock it.
There's no lock. There's no keyhole.
Fuck it.
Apologize.
Grabs
What?
your chalk and
Apologize
says,
to the door.
"Do not
They feel it too.
enter."
No, they don't. They're inanimate objects.
You're an inanimate object.
I can talk.
No,
I'm waiting for you to start squawking in on this.
I can cast magic.
I can
You
too.
can literally mimic
No, you
them. Just
can't.
a fun.
Yeah, I gained 4% muscle. Big rage. It's my spell.
My spell.
That's not a spell. That's adrenaline.
Good spell.
My spell.
Thank you. Wait.
I don't have it, but I wish I had this spell.
You see
And I'd be like, enlarge. What? This is a spell. Short shit.
I'm already short, you don't intimidate me.
Alright, so
He's already short, but if I enlarge, he's like the size of my poop.
coin flip, left, right.
I mean,
As she faces the door, the actual left and right.
Why don't we just split up and then meet back here?
No, you do not ever split a party.
yeah, you go do that. I'll go that way. You go that way.
How many
Cool.
times have you gone down? Catacombs, you. Who has more telly tips?
I ain't going.
I'm not. I'm just saying shit just I see. See, I hate how long that scroll went up when I looked over at his phone. He foom, and it just took a hot second to get to the top.
Yes.
I didn't call it. Left. Right. Right a bit.
I apologize.
Alright, so we leave the right then, and just.
I'm going left.
You're going left.
You're sitting to the right, you're going left.
I said to the right because that was the coin flip. I am
tails.
walking to the right.
Well,
I am also walking to the left.
Oh.
Mislead. So I walk, and my illusionary double is walking that way, and I instantly turn invisible and walk the other fucking way.
correction. Since Satori has done that before, would there be a way to know how the difference is, even if it's like a little shimmer or something to it? Because I could just say nothing.
Would I be able to just detect the difference?
No.
No. But she's seen Satori do this plenty of times, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
He's done this before. So he either has a good reason on why he's doing this, and she's not going to say anything, or she's at least got at least.
It's probably because of me, my smart mouth.
Smart mouth.
Get up.
She just mimics the frown now.
Wait.
Her beak bends a little bit.
I don't think there's like a save.
No, that's what I'm saying. If the spell appears like a slight shimmer that no one else would really notice, but she's seen it enough. That's what I'm asking if she
She's still
would
happy
pick
that
up.
the more he's there.
that. If you want, I can roll.
Well,
To
I
see
mean,
if I would-
we didn't
They'll
really
last for an hour.
set where we were at.
Yeah, we kind of just stood in the.
I mean, the door's right there, so you guys are in that general vicinity of that door where 4 is.
Oh, what's the compound of the fucking?
Exit stage right.
So your dragon's just apparently in the walls.
Yeah, evidently.
Me too.
Yeah.
So romantic.
We're just phasing through walls now.
He's in the walls.
No, I don't. I'm not doing it.
And these are just hand
Are you
gestures.
doing your back at the group thing again?
Yep.
I know, but I'm not.
Till I'm needed.
We're going
Not
to
too
the.
late, you've already done it.
I would.
I don't have the spell. That's what I said.
Oh, you don't have the spell.
Plus 2.
Okay, never mind.
I have it, but I don't have it
I'm
prepared.
putting you guys in the hall.
Oh, okay.
You did take a long rest.
They usually end up carrying that one, so that one's gonna
Just
stick with
saying.
5 plus he's a smash.
I
smash.
know. Fuck you.
Wait, did he not take a long rest?
He did take a long rest.
Yeah. You were at the beginning
He's
of the
able to
group-ish.
change out his spells
Kind of.
because he took a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's getting rid of another spell that I don't. Fuck it! You said it. I'll do it.
That's 19.
That's for her. And then I will take
Unintentional double high fives.
that for that. Okay. So that is a 5th level spell. I feel a calling. I'm going to be bold and I'm going to go.
So, we've done this before, which you notice a slight shimmer or something that no one else would normally pick up on right away.
That would,
To where-
I would say that would be a contest of roll to see me do it.
The only thing it requires is semantics, meaning physical movement. He could be casting the spell while talking to you, using his hands in the way he was taught to cast the spell, so you wouldn't notice.
I know, but I'm not a sorcerer, so I don't have silent spells. Like, I don't need to cast semantic or verbal commands. I can cast them silently. If that's a sorcerer trait, I don't have
It
it.
only requires semantics.
Deception versus a perception.
Because you've told me every spellcaster learns differently and does it a different way
Yeah.
to achieve the same results. No two spellcasters' hand movements would be the same. Therefore, she would not recognize it.
No, what I'm saying is the illusion that's walking with us isn't the actual wand. What I'm saying is, would she slightly pick up on that if
Question.
it is
Sorry.
No.
Okay. Question. Could we throw something at it?
Yeah. It counts.
You'd
No,
have to
rock.
know. You'd have to know.
Hey, no, I'm saving
it's
my
an
Well,
illusion.
shit.
here,
Walk
okay,
shot
here's the
out.
thing.
Well,
we are
see
walking
two.
to the right.
No, you only see one.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
see two.
You
'Cause
don't
he goes
He
see
invisible.
vanishes.
It's like he
The
vanishes.
caster goes invisible, and a clone version walks the way.
Okay.
That's what I was asking because with
But
Satori, he's
none of y'all
had that
noticed
spell
or
before.
seen it, and I get where you're going for, so that will be fine.
What I was thinking,
No
we
two
just don't
spells
see
are
him.
the same as
And
far
it's
as how they are
two.
casted. If it was
Throw rocks.
verbal,
I
it's the
know.
same chance.
But when you're
coming back.
doing that, it's an illusion. So would they have something
Good product
that gives
placement there,
off
Frank.
with a well-trained eye?
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. You're like DM of DMs in this group.
What?
Oh, Frank has
With
his
a well
voice in
enough
the
trained
back.
eye knowing this kind of stuff, if it is
Yeah,
a
but you
truth-
haven't seen it.
I've seen Satori do it plenty of times.
When is Satori done?
Satori's done it before,
Yep.
and then whenever
Yeah,
she's been with and traveling,
in the fucking temple.
yes, and traveling with it. You've had to most likely lead things astray and walk away.
Yeah, but that Satori that I have was all. No, he was.
We had that.
Give notice
Do you want to roll or just leave it as she would never know?
I mean, that's your call, dude. You want to do a contest roll? That's fine.
That's the only reason I was asking. Is something that's not.
Test roll.
So what are we rolling?
Your perception versus my perception. Or sleight of hand. You sleight of hand.
15 plus 11.
26.
Weren't you supposed to be like trapping?
What's up?
They're
So
all
weren't
good
you supposed to be
traps.
looking for traps or something?
Neither. I rolled me.
Plus.
No, negative. I rolled 10 plus 8.
So she notices. So as you're walking away, and she's going to pull perception. She's going to look for traps going this way. That would be 27.
Still no traps.
You're going to hear, because she's not even doing anything, she's just walking and looking like this while everybody's watching her look for traps, and you're doing the standing and whatever your clone's doing. You're going to hear in your head, good evening.
That, the front one turns around. I'm right here. What are you talking about?
The real you.
I'm right here.
I'm not stupid.
I'm right here.
Shoots fired.
I'm not going to turn around when we're at the party. And she's still looking.
The walls are all bone and shit, right?
Bone and stone.
So the front one turns to the bones, punches it, and shatters the bones. Right here.
And I just lifted it.
She saw through it.
Right here. You're crazy with your dreams. Remember, you fucking stabbed me,
Hold on.
and I'm walking.
Wouldn't I remember Satori doing that
I'm
kind of crap?
letting you go and do what you need to do. At least help me out. Humor me. What are you looking for while we're going this way?
not looking for anything in particular.
I'm trying to find something out about this.
It's a labyrinth. This is a dead end. I'd rather be watching my back.
That's all you need to know. Is at least what you're doing.
You don't need to know my mother's mother.
I'm not trying to act like your mother. I'm trying to keep the party together.
We are together. I have full eyes and ears on you in 360 degrees. And you are fine.
So as we round the corner,
Best part about misleading, I can go back and forth between the two like an echo.
You bastard.
I'll leave that to you, sir. Since we're around the corner and I already know that there's nothing right now that we see. If you want to go for where you're at. So you guys are with us. Going this way.
So is this being moved, or are we going that way?
No, we are going this
Okay.
away,
Yeah.
and
He's
then
going that way.
I am going like right here, or at least right here. That way, I have that view, and if anything comes around the damn corner. That way, if that's a dead end,
You can just
drop.
bamf back.
I can drop that if I can go over there.
But if we see something, you can still bamf back and forth.
Best part about that is I can go back and forth between the two.
As you round the corner, if you want all a perception check, you can.
Which, this side?
Yeah, this one. Closest to me.
15.
Oh! Oh, it's just.
Oh,
He's doing this.
okay.
Not me checking.
I'm
the
closest to me.
Oh, I thought you said him. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
15.
Nat 20 plus 8, 28.
19 plus 11.
Nat 20 plus 2, 22.
We all busting out the 20s, except me.
30.
The perception.
Still nothing.
Okay.
I'm at 20, 30. But I'm just walking.
Fuck it, I got it. I'll use it. I can't
Nothing.
find traps.
I wouldn't save it.
I'm using, I was at 20. Fucking, 32 that way.
Pull back a little further. Nothing.
I'm just remotely staying there just to see if anything comes our way.
Okay.
I don't trust the door, especially to hear chattering of bones. Just in case something would pop through.
There's been no chattering of bones.
No, when you open the door, it can clack against bone walls.
I can't trust undead at the moment.
Except for apparently
Especially with
Ketch.
motherfucker over there.
Correct.
So,
We're up that way now.
either stairs or is that a dead end?
16 plus 11. 27.
Are we proceeding?
As you come to this end,
I mean, if
It's
you're
a
standing
gap.
beside me,
to wall,
it's-
the floor just stops. And you look up, and it just goes up and up and up. Looking down, the same thing. As if this was
A ventilation shaft.
Shortcut.
stone outcroppings here. This is a natural shaft where water has eroded through the years. But as you look up, you don't even see daylight.
Or yeah, it could go there, so I spawned. Under, looking down below. Can I see?
Can I drop my rock down it to see if there's any water below?
Sure.
Alright, I dropped that single rock.
Oh, this is where we're at. Because you're telling him, I'm thinking like he's seeing over here.
Any sign of water?
Or sound.
As you're listening, seconds
The
turn.
dragon at the end of the rock.
Seconds turn into minutes, and finally you can hear the faintest of as the rock shatters on the surface below.
Okay, so there's no water.
Okay, we'll try.
No wall.
There's no water.
You want a bottle of water?
You're screwed now, dude.
You're Scottish.
So.
Warriors?
Well, I'm not
Last
jumping
one
down.
down there's a rotten egg.
No.
Let's not have you in the technical infirmary again.
At
say
that
that
point,
out
he'd be splat.
You say that out loud? You say that out loud?
He muttered it to himself.
What'd you say?
You didn't say that out loud?
I did.
Rotten.
Hey, jumped.
Where'd you mimic that from?
That was just me.
I know.
I stepped forward and dropped down.
He can feather fall though.
Oh, so
Backflip.
He can land lightly,
okay.
but
He's not the rotten egg. I said last
I'm yelling
one
down.
there's a
I'm
rotten
not
egg.
doing that.
just wait. Just trust me. Just wait.
I'm gonna yell down and I'm not doing that.
Do you see anything down there?
Someone's taking some damage.
And then you hear in your head, did you switch yourself back?
Do I falling?
Did
Okay,
you
listen.
switch yourself
Hold
back?
on. Falling down. Do I see that it leads
Gets
to
ready
the
close to
next
the ground.
floor below?
Switches and the illusions.
Like passing?
Nope.
Just a puff of dust.
I don't know why you're rolling.
I reached into your head, bro. Did you switch
Curiosity.
back on?
I'm just like peeking over the edge to see when he's just gonna land.
Don't worry, you'll know. He backs up behind. What are you guys looking at?
Oh wait, I mean,
Falls
Help!
down.
What the? Help!
I'm just gonna group this all up. I don't think I have
We're
enough.
just all amalgamation. We're just one.
20d6.
Like the kids from down the
Yeah, I
lane.
don't think I have enough.
How many more do you need?
There's a whole bag of dice beside you, dude.
I think it'd be really funny if we just add the extra dice.
Rubber dice,
this is taking a while.
bro? Rubber dicey, you make D&D so much fun.
I have 20 right here on me.
Wait.
20.
Eli. It's like this.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is that the Master Chief?
That's my hit points. This is going to be some heavy reverse math.
He's gonna scare the shit out of us. And then all of us
What's
are
gonna
just
happen
fall
is
down
you
the
guys are
hole.
gonna listen for a clatter and be like, oh god, he's dead, and you're just gonna hear nothing.
No, you know when you ever played Legend of Zelda?
Huh?
You ever played Legend of Zelda?
No.
Yep.
Yes.
You know when Link takes a really high fall and he goes, "Eek!"
Yeah. Ugh.
I might not be the same height as the Warforged that you've
Just be
known.
like-
I might be like crunched into a gnome form.
Hey, look, now
No,
he
you're-
now he can't talk down to you anymore. He can talk up to you.
Wait,
No,
we're
no,
probably
he
gonna-
crunched
oh,
down
no.
like when Yosemite Sam hits the ground and he gets stuck in his hat running around.
And I was
That's
thinking more
exactly
of a
what I was
pressure bender.
thinking.
He's Baby Mario.
he can just have that. He's prepared for his silliness.
You don't want to know.
Don't want to know.
Do you understand some of the crap that I pulled when I was in TJ on air?
87.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
That's what he sounds like now yelling at everybody.
There it is.
What are they doing to him? Please tell me the door was shut. Zelda pillows up after hours.
Sounds pretty good. It's free time.
I thought mine was more accurate.
Well, I survived.
Did you? Did you?
Huh?
Did you?
Huh?
Did you? Because you don't know what's at the bottom.
Why you didn't just swap yourself out as soon as you came close to the ground? Just went,
Anyway.
what do you see down there? Or is that where you
I don't know the range on that shit.
Did you really jump?
I don't know how he heard me. I mumbled it.
Because his passive perception is a 30.
So if he did jump, he's gonna see something.
I would say
I would look
Because
and
you
then
don't even
swap.
know if you can actually get out of this.
I was 100%
You know,
joking.
times like this, I miss Tabitha because I have playing cards.
Right?
What are you talking about? It was me and her thing.
No, but at least times they kept things interesting.
No, I meant that we play cards while we're waiting to see what's going on.
Well, I knew you. That's.
I was going to say, we can play with my rock, but I threw it down here.
Like what?
My rock,
Oh, okay.
but I threw it down there.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Not the word I thought I heard. Come on, catch.
Liz, would you do the honors?
You're like, here, you want the last one? She's
Because
like,
everybody's all looking over the edge. Behind the fucking end of the hall. The fuck you doing?
I said, I mumbled under my breath, last one down there's a rotten egg, and you jumped. How'd you get back up here?
Back up
And then
here.
you see it collapse.
Just.
I did it.
And then
I'm not killing another
that,
thing.
that, the one you see drops down. Just fall.
Hey, it's me.
no. Well, you see, what had happened was in very small words.
I was gonna
There
ask
was
you
a
what you
real
see.
one, and there was a fake one, and he can go switch in between those. And now that's the real one. Perhaps. Go check it.
Well, I mean, if
Burrow.
No. I'll go do a medicine.
Does that mean I can do that too? Do I get a cool clone if I go down there?
As
no.
you
Don't know.
do that,
That's a 19
Oh,
on
but
medicine.
now I'm intrigued.
huh?
19 on medicine.
Intrigued on what?
Me too.
He seems to have shards of bone protruding from the articulation points that compose his joints.
What did you do?
Well, he didn't do it for a, I can't even figure out.
He didn't do it for
Real
a
quick,
Scooby snack, that's for sure.
This is gonna hurt. And she puts her foot on your back and goes, on the count of 3, are you ready?
Nope.
1.
Oh!
I was always told not to count the full 3. And then she goes, like, how many are there again?
Oh, he's riddled with them.
Oh, so you've got a couple bones to pick with him.
But as
Bones.
you
Come get your
grab
bones.
that first one, your hands go right through it.
Bones, come collect the bones.
Nice. Sorry.
Well,
It's
that
the bone
one's
collector.
there. And
Well,
she
it's
goes
the bones
back.
collector.
Could you see that one drop? There's just bones like that.
My
She's
brain's,
like,
my
well,
brain's hurting.
Here's the thing. And that means the real one's down there. You see what looks like that?
No. Your foot lands on him, but as soon as you go for the bone, your hands go through it.
Through the bones.
Yes.
Oh. I thought you meant it went through him. I was like, well, you see what happened was, it wasn't the illusion. That's the illusion. He's down there.
He took a leap of faith.
No, this is him, and watch.
No, if it would.
She goes to the bones and
It's not like magic. It's weird.
What'd you do?
Milan, why would there be phantasmal bones going through your body? It's not a poltergeist bone. And it's protruding in the wrong spot.
Well, I heard him say jump. I jumped. I took a leap of faith. Luck favored the bold. Not that good of a luck on that one.
Kalan.
What did you see?
You not see me littered in shards.
Yeah, what did you just
He landed up.
I fell into a bone pile, a massive one. Oh shit.
He got shafted.
Shut up.
There's something in this.
Like, he got a whole new meaning of getting boned.
Go ahead. You just missed possible information. You said there's something in it.
Well, how far is the job?
No.
No, I just want to know. Like, I'm not going to jump down there about that though.
Thank you.
That'll get you leashed.
I just want to know how far it was.
I mean, I think there's something down here.
Well, down here, you're up here now. Right.
There's something down here.
On this level that we're on?
He means down where he's at. Kalan, can't you switch?
No. I can only look through their eyes.
Alright. She has her final Peyton, and she smacks it into the ground, and she shimmies down. Luck favors the bold, right?
Yep.
How long is that
She,
rope?
like, ties it around her waist, and slowly goes down, and starts to, like, before she goes all the way down, she's going to look and see if she sees anything before she goes all the way down.
She put a Peyton down and was gonna start to repel. So I would say right then and there, don't bother. Because she kind of beat you to the punch. When you slam that Peyton down, you see that his hand is right there. And you put the Peyton right between his fucking fingers.
I would have seen it. I would have been like, but like...
No, because then the illusion dropped. He's no longer invisible. He actually jumped.
So it's like this, and she just like... Gun.
Don't you want to stab?
Yeah, you're like, when you slammed it down.
Listen, I like playing the knife bar game, but I do not like playing the Peyton between the mechanical cat's hands.
We keep calling him a cat. He's obviously a robot.
Sure.
Oh, we're done.
I will...
Are we all aware of that information? Like, we would have picked up that slip, right?
You've seen his eyes.
We haven't seen his face.
I don't think so.
Oh no, you gave me an idea.
I get that.
Hang on to something.
Alright, well, we need to block this off.
I got my bone.
Post haste.
Strength check. Grab the Peyton.
So, as Kalan is dangling there, the rumbling begins to fill the chambers of this place.
Hey guys, what about that helmet?
Oh, we've got that taken care of.
Yeah, that's it.
And from down below, this inferno begins rising up the column.
I should have stayed with the knot.
Hey, Sailbone,
Oh shit.
you're strong. Grab his hand. Yank him up. Please.
Okay.
We gotta go.
14. 18.
And you have you how much you can lift and whatnot.
I'm not in rage, but
I don't think it's gonna matter right now.
I will pick him up and freaking bolt. Let's go. Let's see. Oh,
Either, if you want to like knock him out of the way and pull him up, I don't give two freaking
Fuck it.
craps.
I can lift.
I don't give two
240.
flump poops.
I can lift 240.
I ain't doing shit.
Well, he's the barbarian. That's why I thought to ask the barbarian
I have
first,
a
because they're
grappling
usually like the
hand.
let me smash and pick up and rip and
Well, I was trying to
muscles.
pull you up.
That's why I was like, barbarian, go lift him up.
Like, fuck it, I'll help.
if I was in rage, it wouldn't matter. That's
As you guys pull him out and rush away from this, you can feel the intensity of the heat from this fire rushing up this column as it keeps going higher. As it disappears up the chute, the stone before you is melting. Had you taken this hit, would have been 113 points of damage.
Dang.
I'd have still
I would've
been
been
alive.
kicking.
I'd have still been alive.
That's
here.
one more point than my actual.
Oh wait, no, I would.
I would have been down to
You would have looked
13
like
HP.
pretty. No, you would
I
have
still would have been.
You would have been the melted
okay.
Terminator.
I would
I'd
be
have
at
been
3.
12.
I would have been at
You would have been
13.
a slightly melted
That's what I
Terminator.
would've had
with your
left.
hands sticking up.
I still would have had at least
As-
30 points.
Thought you were 30.
You had how many?
At least 30.
That was just
I'd have 3.
deceiving you.
But now you can see that the bones here are now charred. That stone wall where this gap is magma from the intensity of this heat.
Oh boy.
So, rule of thumb, let's not do. I bet you to jump somewhere. Let's not just jump in aimlessly anywhere. Let's be careful, please.
Let's never listen to anything Stailbone says.
Still
Never
gonna
again.
have good
Never
ideas.
again.
But maybe next time before you do, let that one know you're not being serious. He takes things seriously sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes. Okay.
I get what you were being. You're being ha-ha about it. But
Yeah, my turn doesn't change.
he kind of took you seriously. So.
Well, all I know is he's not the rotten egg.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably turn around and go back.
That the other way.
I want to make a very wild assumption. That's probably the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Most likely.
Most likely.
What gave you that idea?
No doubt.
The fire.
So you do have bones sticking out your back, yeah?
No.
That was the spectral.
You just did that to be ha-ha.
To be a trickster, yes.
What did you see the other direction?
Nothing.
So clear to go that way then.
Yes.
And we're all dead.
Okay, Mom. Hey.
No,
I
the
can
hands,
carry
the
them
hands
home.
of fate are pushing us around.
You got 12. No, you got 2.
I got a 12 on that.
You got a 12 on the ground and a 2 on the table.
Hold up, before we go around any
Did you
corners.
recast your training?
He's been out. He doesn't go away until he dies.
Got something to
He died.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
You didn't recast him yet, sir.
Just resummon him now.
Yeah, we took a long rest. You can resum.
And you can make him whatever color would actually be of value down here.
None.
Exactly.
Other than cold Cold and acid, I would stay away. Cold acid and poison, I stay away from.
There's two directions, so best thing is, if you're on the left side, I'm on the right, we could just use perception and peek both directions. See if we see anything.
Would you? There. There you go. Don't disgrace people. Wear your shirt properly.
It's a beautiful shirt.
Have it folded up.
28.
Trying to.
And math. My brain's slow.
Wait,
Bless
what
you.
are
Bless you.
what are we rolling for?
Perception. Or,
We're
we
checking
were,
for our
me and her
traction now.
looking
Oh,
at
okay.
the
If there's two directions, we're just going like this and seeing if there's anything at the moment.
Really?
Pumkin for the right side.
Ah.
What I roll? I can see anything.
I can see.
31.
Out.
As you're peeking around this corner, there is a door to your left, and written upon it, very haphazardly, is a message that simply states, "Let them sleep."
Is it written in common?
Mm-hmm.
We should listen to this. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm cool with that. Let's go.
Too bad I don't remember everything that's been said before, because then you just slowly drop the thing down.
Well, there's a door over there.
Um,
It has something written on it.
what's it say?
Let them sleep.
Maybe we should adhere to letting them sleep.
It's not that far away from the sanctified room of a saint. So whoever's in there that's telling them to let them sleep, I mean, truthfully be told, they're not there anymore.
And God, do I see anything to the right or not?
There's nothing.
I see nothing to the right, so what is your fate or choice say?
Check
Sure.
for it.
Check.
Just recommend.
Heads, we go to the door. Tails, we ignore.
Which one do you want to be the door?
Dragon.
Door? The other one.
Okay, the other way, thank God.
Yeah, because we're going to throw you into the door.
Yep.
Put you two up. Just ever so.
shove. It's fine.
There's
we all
obviously
know we're right.
favoritism here.
We all know that is the grand design of our group.
It's fine.
So we'll go up to that turn and the straight ahead.
As
So-
you're taking the turn,
We're looking.
and you see this soul rat weasel its way out from underneath the door and scurry off down the hall.
Oh, I would have ate it.
What, from the door?
Say I want to eat it.
A rat?
A rat.
Normal size rat.
It's a rat king, baby.
And what's that way? Anything?
You pull the,
Yeah, let's pull it off.
You said out from under the door, so I assume it's like a slight hallway in the door.
no, the door up there as you're running the corner, you go down, a rat scurries out.
Product placement.
Nice. What's the door look like?
No, the door up there that had "Let them sleep" written on it is where the rat comes out
okay.
from.
Because I was saying we're right here. Is there anything we see this way and that way?
No.
So first the left.
So we got this, and we got that.
24 on the left.
Would that lead to stairs?
The same message is written on this door: "Let them sleep."
Which one?
The one that's right in front of you.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 doors saying let them sleep.
I think we should listen.
But let who sleep?
That is a good question.
You can open the door and ask. You could be like, who am I letting sleep?
Anybody sleep? Nobody? Cool.
I would let it be.
Nope. Fuck it. We're going this way.
Okay.
That is a 27. 16 plus luck. Shoo. There's a. It looks like what? Hall? This way, and then that way. What's that? Just a wall.
Move the.
Sticker.
So.
It's like right here's a wall, correct?
Yeah, and there's a doorway.
And then this way is like an open area.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Before passing through, does it look like anything leads this way? Is it dim? Is it lit?
That's all lit.
Are there any stairs?
Peering that way, because I can't see obviously what would be like around this, but looking what would be like right here. Would I see anything right here? It just looks like a normal hall.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This way?
That's your decision.
Detour. Rock City. Sorry, Bone City. It's bones, not rocks.
Yep.
It is a 26.
Something catches your eye about the wall.
Oh, I see. And then there's
How the rest of these stalls have been placed like bricks would be. This one has them in neat rows.
How is that pattern?
Neat rows.
instead of just being
I get
stuffed everywhere.
Neat rows as in...
They're
it's-
up and down, vertical.
No shit, Sherlock. How many rows to indicate that this is a secret door?
5. Why don't you use your words, Sherlock?
I have a 30 perception. I see that. It's making
7.
another
How
guy-
are they aligned? In rows, vertically.
Is it...
How about the number of
They're like
rows?
this. They're like the corn with skulls.
Is the mortar used fresh? Are there
He's
any
gonna pick
signs
up
of
on it
anything
being
on it?
Nope.
With the perception roll, though, is he the one that mainly sees that that's a door? I just see that the rows and skulls.
Yes.
It's, you said skulls. Is there one that's identifying than the rest?
What do you mean?
Like in...
Like you would use as a doorknob?
One that's maybe a little
No,
off.
like is one ornate out of the others?
No.
Or has a symbol on it, or
Nope.
They all look
different size
110%
than
the
the
same.
other?
They're all humanoid skulls. No, there's no difference between them. Unless you have freaking archaeology or are a forensic anthropologist, you cannot tell the difference in skulls.
No,
If
I
I
think he
lick
means
them.
like if not just by size or anything, like if there's something, even if
No,
slight-
there's nothing out of the ordinary on them.
Okay. But they're just neatly put. I mean, I touched like the. Are they in little alcoves, or are they like embedded in the stone very nicely?
It's like the rest of this place has been. The walls are built
Okay,
of this.
I don't want to touch the skulls. I want to touch like the shelving that they're on.
There's no shelving.
they're literally just stacked on top of each
Okay,
other.
I don't want to touch the skull. I want to touch the stone part.
Then there's no exposed stone.
Fuck! I'll put my hand on the wall and I give it a push if it is to see if it remotely moves. I didn't want to touch the skulls. That's why.
You lose a finger.
I want to be like in between.
Skulls moving.
As you put your hand on the skull,
You move
You're-
its nose hole and it opens.
But this hidden passage swings open smoothly, as if there's no weight to this door whatsoever.
Is there the floor is still heavily bone riddled?
Yes.
Right. When that's pushed open, you said it's smooth. Is there any difference between that flooring and this floor?
The flooring inside this room is clear. It's solid stone.
Does it look like it leads down or just goes into a room?
It just goes into a room.
What room would that be?
That one right there that the lines are erased from?
Into here.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we tagging it up?
Hello!
Okay.
As this door opens, it's not been opened in a long time.
So
You're not-
you see the pressure, smell the pressure change.
You're not affected by it, but those that are going in here that are close to the door, I will want a Constitution saving throw. This air is stale. It's not going to do damage, but it might render you unconscious.
6, 8.
Yeah,
Fail.
I don't need
Am I
air
close
to
enough
breathe.
to the door that it would matter right now?
Pass.
Is it con save?
Yes.
It's a 5.
19 plus 4 plus
Oh,
5. So
Oh yeah, it's a +5 to your
13.
stuff.
Oh, wait,
Still
what?
fail.
At a
Okay.
5.
28.
What did we? Where'd you roll? What? Okay. Is that including your plus? Okay.
So,
18 for me.
so as this door opens, you watch Stalebone and Bones just drop unconscious because this air hasn't circulated. There's no fresh oxygen to it.
So it's mustier than hell.
I'm gonna make a nappy. Or a papoose.
I got.
Oh, and I can't
Put
speak.
him back in the bag.
I got
I
bird
can't put him in the back of the bag, but I could make him a papoose.
Is this room dark? No
It's
lights
not
in
I
it
mean,
at
you
all?
have a cloak, right?
I'm
You
dark.
can-
No, you need a sling.
I just no. I'm going to make him a
As-
papoose with this.
Yeah. Just use the
You
cloak he's
step
got
in.
on.
You find this room to be filled with chests.
Mm.
Some of them have dilapidated with age. The other ones are made of metals and are more robust. They still show their signs
They've been in here for a
for
while.
a while, yes.
How many are in here?
If you're a mimic, don't move.
English or Spanish?
See.
All different shapes and colors.
What are the odds that the
Like scattered all throughout the room?
They're
like in
lined
a room?
along the walls. 4 remain. There were 6 originally, 4 remain.
Okay.
2 for like crumbled.
I'm gonna like far away and go like, go on. One of these might be a mimic, so just be ready to like pokes the one on the far left. So with the gun.
Are they big chests?
Decent size.
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic, Poker.
And they're all different materials.
Are they locked?
I ain't trying that
Sure,
shit.
check. You wanna lose an arm, possibly? Another roll.
See, here's my thing.
It's a puzzle.
I mean, if I was still awake, I guess let him.
Because I'm an asshole, and I know his demented mind, it's one of two things.
I was just
Okay? Me as a player,
visual inspection. I was just like,
me
are
as
they
a player, and I'm not going to look at him. Me as a player, either A, Lucy's idea, a fucking Mimics or the Tomb of Annihilation fucking trap.
Oh, fuck that.
To where it killed somebody.
The only way to figure it out is if you lock somebody in the chest.
You guess wrong, do the mechanism
guess
wrong, they get
wrong,
burned
like
to
one
ash
of
and they're
them.
gone.
Like one was fire, one was ice, one was decay. And Matt got in that chest, we shut it, we didn't get it open in time, and when we opened it up it was a pile of ash.
Yeah, there was no saving that.
That's
He
unfortunate.
obliterated. So me as a player, I'm thinking it's one of those
Well,
two
except
things.
for
I'm
Drake.
not leaning towards a mimic. I'm leaning towards the other part.
I'm not worried about the dirt.
I ain't worried about my gun getting bit. I can boot it before it shoots.
I can recall it.
Okay. Let's
Alright, I
thinking
poked the
too
left
far
one.
into it. A for one. Let me do a quick look at it. If it's trapped or anything of that nature.
I'm just
Find traps.
I think it's gonna be the greatest Uno reverse
You got
if there's
that?
nothing
Yep,
wrong
I guess
with
find
these
traps.
chests.
She just doesn't trust it. It'll be the first thing you ever hear about chests.
What's your range on the find traps?
120 feet.
Okay.
It's gonna be the biggest Uno reverse. There's absolutely nothing wrong with these chests.
I mean, that's the other
don't trust
good
that.
possibility too.
This would be the one thing Viking would do, who just the fuck with us think to do.
That or he did not even think of that. Now he's thinking about it. Now he's thinking about changing the whole fucking room. Because that's
I just think it'd be hysterical if there was nothing wrong. Is that everyone's all freaking out about it for no
Yeah,
reason
so I
again?
guess find traps.
How far does find traps extend?
120 feet. So that's literally the entire fucking thing.
So then now I've got another character.
and I believe
Yeah,
in
so
the
go
next monstrosity, so
Mhm.
divine sense wouldn't even pick him up.
That's why I was trying to like do it.
As you cast this, the presence of traps do exist in this room, but it's not coming from the chests. It's coming from the room itself.
Oh, great.
The room itself is.
So the boxes are.
So the whole goddamn room is one.
Yep. So the boxes are fine, but
Room is mimic. I'm gonna walk back out the room.
Where is
it doesn't. It doesn't give me the location. It's just set.
Is it mechanical or magical?
That I would not.
Yes.
It's a mixture of both.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay, where's the magical?
I don't know the location. Remember? I just know the bitch is in here.
It's the room.
Well, okay, what about do you know where you don't know where they're originated?
No, I just.
Okay.
Normally, whenever they tell you where the trap is, like if it's all right here, it goes boop.
No. Oh, that's the. That is the downside of flatline traps. Is it doesn't give you the location of the trap.
We've done it before though, when we've done find traps, and it's given us the location blocks.
Since the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight, a trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect to consider harmful or
Spell magic.
undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole. The spell merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you learn the general nature of the danger it poses. So there you go. So we can get the general nature of which part is the magical and which part is mechanical. She can do the magical. I can do the mechanical.
So maybe open a chest and the whole room goes boom.
Because you have to
The chests aren't the trap.
I was just being funny. It's like, oh look, this one's safe.
Do we get that general sense then?
What?
General sense of where magic is to where mechanical is.
Mechanical resides under the floor,
Okay.
specifically under the chest. The magical is the rest of the room.
Okay, so I will go up to fucking closer, I guess. I'm gonna go right in between those two, and I will investigate to see if there's a raised platform underneath these chests. Okay.
No, but there might be a pressure plate underneath it.
Counterbalance.
It could be a counterbalance thing. Don't know. The blue and purple one. What is it made of?
Steel.
Steel. Just normal steel.
Black and red one in front of the Drake.
Bronze.
We're just gonna probably ask down the line.
Yeah.
So the
The
one,
one
on the front,
Lucy's at, which is the orange.
Copper.
And then
the last
last
one.
Mithril.
So they go based off of.
That's interesting. Pattern-wise, suggests that it goes nice metal, normal metal, nice metal, semi metal. Bronze is better than copper.
Right.
So, one could be good, one could be bad. So, I'll go to the mithril. Is it just mithril? Like the whole thing?
No,
or is it
just
like
mithril.
inlay? Is it in? It's not inlaid in anything.
No.
Just the,
As you open the chest, there are only rocks.
Okay. Just normal fucking rocks? Okay. I'll shut it.
what about the one in front of me?
There, okay, before I shut it, looking at the inside of the lid, no signals. I'll shut it. This one has rocks in it.
I'll go with the copper. I'll carefully open it.
As you open it up, this one contains emeralds.
There's nothing in it.
I'll go to the steel one.
As you open the steel, there's gold pieces in it. And looking at the amount there is, they equal the same weight as the stones in the mithril.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity.
Nothing this one either.
Have the Drake open up.
More rocks.
She tells you.
Have him
oh,
open.
emeralds.
Open up the
Gold.
one in front of me. Drake's all listed up. Now what I peer in and what do I see?
Diamonds.
Nothing in here. Shuts it. Message to the
Whoa,
Kalon.
whoa, 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 whoa. For one, this room is pitch fucking black.
There's light filtering in, though, from the hall now.
When you open that up and you say there's nothing in it, it's guaranteed it's gonna. You have a prism look in your face because the light catches diamond and acts
It's
as
a
a prism.
sparkle.
I don't know if it's booby traps or not. I ain't reaching in there.
So
Nothing to see here.
Hold on.
Nothing in there.
I'll walk over to that one. Open that up again.
All right,
There's
Snowy.
nothing in there, I swear. See? Nothing.
As you take a look at it, it's filled with diamonds of various sizes.
I know, but I'm putting what I found in the first two, and I'm gonna look at the one Lucy would looked at, that has emeralds in it is about the same consistency.
Good diamond. Good gem.
It's not that. What this is, the one that has the mithril chest in it has rocks in it. The one next to it is filled with gold. That one diamonds, that one emeralds. They are all equal weight to each other.
Math.
They are equal. The weight of gold is what's in the rocks. The weight of the emeralds is the weight of the diamonds. Meaning, if you offset them, it's a counterbalance.
What's your trick of the trap?
Looking up. These are markings on the ceiling.
It's a mural of day and night divided by a line.
Nothing interesting of like there, just like one of the sun rising, one of the sun setting type ordeal, or the sun and the moon.
There's nothing magical to this mural either from your knowledge, but it's out of place here. Why would a sunrise and a sunset happen in the same room?
Because they're empty, it all is a trick or trap.
This is true.
No.
Take any out of it, no matter trick or trap. They're counterbalanced.
And as you're looking at it, you start to realize that there's finer and finer details to this mural. And written in the stars of dawn and dusk, as above, so below.
Just fucking play that shit.
What you thinking?
I got the reference.
Yeah, as above, so below. The only thing I can think of is if we want to take. We each take the same amount from each chest, and it's balanced. But looking at the chest underneath, like I'm not in the rock one. If I shift the rocks around, is there any type of pressure plate on the bottom?
No.
It's like you just
Well,
I mean, you could.
But here's the fun
how do you
thing.
want to go about this?
Yeah,
It's
you
only
said
if you want what's in there.
you even said that the diamonds are different size and shape to go with the weight. You could take something that you think equals the size, and you'll still throw up the counter.
How many diamonds do you have?
Like 4.
Huh?
Like 4. I had like 10. I've used them quite a bit.
Well, I'm just asking how many more you need any more for Revivify.
Well, yeah. Because the
Well,
more
what are
diamonds
you
I have, the
thinking?
more times I can do it.
Well, I mean, the only logical explanation is what we can do is because of your fine traps said that was magical above. And if she just fucking dispels magic in the general location of above, it could suppress why we do this shit. While we take some of what we need. And you said emeralds?
Emeralds, diamonds, gold, and rock.
Was it just regular rock or was it like coal?
It's rocks.
Just rock.
Different types of stone.
I mean, you could all grab a chest at the same time. Drag it
But
off.
then again, it could also.
Or if you just cast general direction, since the fine trap said it was magical, if you just cast on that line,
Yeah.
because just cast it on the line right in the middle. and it might possibly dispel whatever magical effect is it. That way we can take a small handful
Get the hell out of here.
and leave.
So, is there understanding? Perhaps it's a puzzle, as above, so below, the split between day and night. Why they're
That don't make
stones
sense. As above, so below. I mean, if it's that, is that line running horizontal or vertical for the mirrors?
split between the 4 chests?
It
Horizontal.
literally splits the room in half.
I understand it, but is it splitting it this way or that?
This way.
Okay, that way. So right along this line, right here, is where the line is for the murals are there.
Yes.
Which side is sunrise? Which side is sunset?
Sunrise is on your right.
Okay.
Sunset
Sunset's
on
here.
the left.
Okay.
So,
As above, so below. If the sun is rising, there needs to be more in that one versus that one because it is sunset. It is lower. So if we take out of there, we got to put into there. As above, so below. The rising of the sun to the lowering of the sun.
then we counterbalance it that way.
Find something that we can wait and do it there. Is it like gold pieces or like gold ingots?
Gold coins.
I reach a handful of gold coins and drop one platinum.
As you take that handful of gold, you hear the mechanical whirling, and that door slams shut. Shit.
We're fine.
Does anything change about
The room is now dark.
Look, it's even dark.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
Does anything at all change with the room other than being dark?
I'm unconscious, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You said there were chests that were
Oh,
smashed.
It's still there.
Oh, yeah.
You said that there were chests in the corner, right? They were smashed, like broken.
They were wood and decayed with age.
Is there anything around them, in them at all? Any traces?
I was
of
thinking the
something
same
there?
thing.
Nothing of importance.
Can I hear when the doors slam shut? Can I hear the sound of a vacuum?
Nah.
Did the air circulate in the room?
Yes.
Okay. Deprived of oxygen in the sealed
I know.
room, holding breaths. Suck for all of you. Not for me. I don't need.
Did you just cast a spell magic?
Yes.
Okay. That only lasts for a X amount of time.
It's a
No.
if it's a magical item, it suppresses it for like an hour or whatever. It will suppress. It can completely dispel another magical effect.
Yes.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So if it's 3 or under, it's done. No certain
I don't think it's...
amount of time, nothing, it's done.
Well, I pocket the gold. I go over to the stone and pick one up.
Nothing happens.
I crush it.
Nothing happens.
I will take an emerald.
Nothing inside the stone. It doesn't show a different thing.
Nope.
Like a geodude or something.
I'll take an emerald and put it with the stone.
Hey, go on. Dumb idea. Think that's one of those stones, crush it up and turn it into gold.
How can I turn it into
Fabri-
gold?
Oh wait, never mind. I
It's
thought
not.
fabricate it doesn't work that way.
No, transmute does.
Which is a spell you don't have.
Yes.
I'm
not worried
You got
about
where I was thinking
Yes, I understood that. But
He's not an alchemist.
Perhaps the chests need swapped around.
I doubt that. Does it look like there's any possible jot marks on the ground?
No.
I am worried about it. I mean, if anything, if I do it or not.
stone, gold, diamond, emerald. There is some kind of
Value
significance.
wise, looking at all three of them, minus the rock, between the gold, the diamonds, and the emeralds, can I check to see if the value of each chest is the same?
Again, sure.
How much gold would be in that chest? Value
The combined value of the emeralds, diamonds, and gold in here is enough to buy a small kingdom.
wise. Okay, so a lot.
He's got 4 pockets. Just
We got bags of holding.
says I do. But
Blow up the door.
there has to be.
Grab everything, blow up the door.
I mean, if y'all want to fill up your pockets, I can make that shit happen.
I can't.
I still-
Somebody wake up the goddamn little dude.
Where's your mosquito with me?
I'm out too.
I'm just gonna gently
No
take
one
you away.
else wanna cross me?
What happened? It's dark in here. Who am I looking at?
Looking at.
It's bad. The door's shut because of the trap.
Okay.
Can you not see?
You should get. You have dark
Okay.
vision.
Yeah, that dark vision.
You a dark vision too? So door shut. The one that's made out of mithril has rocks in it.
Okay.
The other ones have a mix. One has gold, one has diamonds, one has emeralds.
Okay.
What you want, Henny?
Don't know what to do with it, but probably not the diamonds, but definitely
it's,
the emeralds.
it's crown. See, I can take what I don't really need the gold. I'll put that out there. I don't really need gold.
I need a little bit of gold because I'm a little. Yeah.
How much gold do I have?
I am usually very
I
broke.
think I have 2,500.
Because Kalan's
What?
just been
Okay. How about
paying
this?
for everything.
Perhaps the items are in the wrong chest.
I have 50 gold. That is it.
Okay.
Why would mithril hold
I-
stone?
well, I'm not really worried about that part. I'm asking the group. Do you want to take shit out?
Yes.
I believe we need to fix this to open the door.
I can make the door open. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yes, but traps have been getting increasingly fun. So perhaps we put our heads together real
It would
quick.
be in your inventory.
If the items are inside of these, the rocks are probably
Oh, what, your
supposed to
dark
go in
vision?
the
That
copper.
would be under your
Going back to the door. I push it. Doesn't budge at all. Okay. A for one,
Here.
I can pick that easily. Or I can just go up to it and it'll open.
I'm gonna slowly attempt. If I'm gonna try to teeter one of the chests.
Okay.
Is anything happen?
You do not have
Does the
dark
rock spill
vision.
out of the mithril?
Yes.
Cool.
Because it would tell you
I'm
what
going
area
to
you're
do
in.
the same with the emerald side.
Okay, so
That's
I
why I know
can't
there's
see
a cell.
shit. The bird cannot see.
Anybody else wish to help me relocate the emeralds to the mithril chest?
Can I relocate them to my pocket?
No.
Oh.
Humor me first. If this doesn't work, then you can take whatever you want.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh no.
Move the emeralds to the mithril chest. Move the rocks after to the copper chest.
So we get still, but
Yeah.
you grab all the rocks from that chest all the way at the end. I'll grab these and split it off places with you.
All right. I'll do exactly what he just said. I take all the rocks to the copper chest.
And you said the other one was metal and bronze.
You
right?
had copper, bronze, steel, and mithril.
So diamonds and gold flip places.
Yes.
I would have just.
Well, see how that happens when you do those two first.
All right. So we swap those two.
Nothing
take time.
happens.
Okay.
Swap them out.
All right.
Swap
Grab
them
the
again.
gold. I'll grab the diamonds.
Got it.
Nothing happens.
This was a waste of time. Good idea, though.
The clue is here. The room is split in half. The stars say, as above, so below.
We need to flip the chest that they were on the original sides.
Wait, it said there was.
There was 2 that were
I will-
smashed. They were old and wooden. There's nothing to
The one on the star one. So the sunrise doesn't have anything that says anything on it.
No, it says as above.
And the other side
It
says,
says
So
so
below.
below.
I mean, if anything, just drag the chest back around.
yeah, whether
If they need to be
There
back
has
in
to
the
be
order.
something that could have dealt with the old chest as well that could be missing from this.
it's the same. It is as above as it is below. The sun rising is a beautiful golden color.
So we put the gold on the
So
sun's
the
side.
copper and bronze, it's reversed. Copper and bronze indicate sunset, while mithril and steel is a lot brighter for sunrise. That would be the as well so below. So yes.
So small.
So we move copper and bronze in place of silver and or mithril and steel.
As you swap the chest around, nothing happens.
Oh.
You guys are on the right track. You're just doing the wrong thing.
Put everything back the way it was.
We did.
Mithril, steel, bronze, copper. Okay, so bronze, switch bronze and mithril.
Okay.
Mithril's a lot more shinier. With copper, we'll give it that nice light color. To where bronze is more of a deeper color. Steel, it can be a darker color as well. That's more. Those are your darker toned colors versus your lighter toned colors. Sunrise, sunset.
So copper and mithril, bronze and the metal.
Bronze and steel, mithril and copper. We'll
So
swap
we're-
that.
So where are we putting our mithril and copper?
So instead of mithril, it'll be bronze. So it'll go bronze, steel, mithril, copper.
Okay.
As you swap the chests, still nothing happens.
Okay,
Hold
but
on, Viking. And when we first got in here, or what was it? What order
The
was
copper
the chest?
held emerald.
Copper.
The bronze had diamonds.
The bronze had diamonds.
The
The
steel,
steel
had
had gold.
Hold on, one thing at a time. And copper had emeralds. Steel had diamonds.
No.
Bronze,
Bronze
had
had
diamonds.
diamonds.
Steel had gold.
And meat will have rocks.
steel. Is there anything left of the old chest that you
Couldn't you
could
just like disable the pressure plates?
And that.
If I can't see them, if they're not pressure plates. It's the weight distribution or the contents of the fucking items. It's either the contents of the items need to be moved into them.
That's why I was thinking the value.
would the sun and the moon be able to rotate in the like no?
The value
Okay.
for the chest.
Or the chest. Okay, we talking like the chest is this fucking huge, or it's like this goddamn big? Okay. Say for one,
Huh?
they're heavy in its own nature.
This is taking a while, and probably Kretch over there's like, what is going on?
Take the contents out of diamonds, put them in the mithril box, take contents out of stone, and put it in the bronze.
Okay.
Hold on. So.
Okay, listen, who's the strongest fuckers here? Okay, dump the contents out.
Okay.
Just spill all the contents out.
Hold on. I think.
Here's what we're gonna do. Because this is what I'm thinking. Steel. Steel from rock. Steel and rock are from the same general location of the earth.
Hold on. I think.
Put put the rocks into the steel. The mithril is bright and shiny, however you look at it, just like a fucking diamond. Put the diamonds into there.
Copper gets gold. Bronze get.
I would
gets
go
emeralds.
bronze to gold. Copper to emerald. Leave emerald be.
That's why I asked Viking what box had what.
Do it that.
As you guys start loading up these chests, finishing the stone and the steel, the lid automatically shuts and glows. Putting the diamonds into the mithril, the same thing happens. The lid slams shut and it begins to glow.
Oof. Let's swap the other two around real quick.
See? Finish the puzzle and we can do it. Ta-da.
We'll swap the other two.
You swap the other two. Both lids slam shut and they glow.
Here we go.
As they start to glow, a mechanical whirling gears and steps appear
Hello.
in the floor.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
go! Hey, go. Let's
To
go.
descend further into the catacombs.
Well, that's one way.
Okay.
They're
Well,
just
since
waiting
they go
for
down,
them to never gone down the
did the chest open back up?
Nope.
Does the door open back up?
Yep. The door open. That's. Should have grabbed the
There's
shit
your
first.
way down the stairs.
I can still make the shit happen, bro.
You can just fucking
We'll
make
worry
it.
about that after.
I'll make the stuff happen. One simple spell will control this shit.
Oh, locks and bonds.
My guards and wards will control
Oh,
this
those
room.
guards.
Look simple. He's a bond salesman now.
I was close.
Close enough, but hey, I got a handful of gold. That's all I got, and I got some crumbled up rocks.
I
That's,
get to
that's
keep
perfect
any.
for me too.
Yeah.
What? Never mind.
Catapult and cash.
That's a new one. There's a new
Accidentally
T-shirt
shoots
slogan. There's a new
Catapult
t-shirt.
and cash.
For the CNC, capital cash at your
Is it
disposal.
when that opens up?
Catapult and cash.
Looking down into it, is
Cash
there
and a catapult.
torches at the bottom of these stairs, or are these still considered darkness?
You can't tell if there's torches at the very bottom because it doubles back on itself.
Okay.
So yes, it is still dark.
Check out like
Now, is
this
this
dark
a
vision.
5 foot wide, one person down the stairs at a time?
Well,
Lon, are you going first?
I'll go first.
No.
Okay.
You can go second if you like.
I'll go second.
I mean, you two can go first, and I'll bring up the rear. That's fine.
Sure. I will look at perception if you wish to be the smashy afterwards. Again. 60. Plus one. As we descend. I will
Hey,
keep
if
an
you're
ear
gonna play
out
that game, I'll do
for.
it. I mean, we'll go down. I mean, we all got. Well, we all got dark vision besides one.
Wait a minute.
You're not dark vision actually, do you?
I have it as a spell.
Yeah. So you're blind as bat right
No, I used it.
now. When?
I mean,
the door's shut.
if need be, I'll dance. I'll do dancing lights. It's more of a cantrip based.
Yeah.
Not only am I
You
looking
got
at
light spell. You
but I'm
should have
gonna
light as a
listen
cantrip,
for-
right?
and
So I mean, if she casts light, we can all see. It's fine.
Yeah, I've got light as a cantrip.
Yeah, you just cast light. Let's all see, and then if it starts to go,
As
Rock.
as light illuminates these stairways, they have the appearance that they have been covered in blood through the ages.
Nice.
so like there's blood splatter or dry blood
Dried blood all over.
scattered all over. It doesn't look like it's a necessary pattern.
No.
Just splatter. Drag marks probably too.
That's what I was trying to like think of, like if like something was running away and was dripping blood or got attacked and was
Is there like
getting hit,
like
blood
drag
splatter,
marks as well? No.
or it's just blood as in like people died in this goddamn room and their blood just leaked all over. and went down into the floor.
Does it look almost like you know when someone leaves a trail in like a bloody wound kind of thing?
No,
Does it
It's
smell
just
bad?
about everything.
it really doesn't smell.
Okay. Good.
It's coagulated enough that it's been here for a goddamn
Yeah.
while.
Does it look like the blood from the spikes that?
No.
No.
That
No,
That
it's-
I.
that was more like.
No,
Like an
well,
idiot?
I mean,
As we're descending,
I
I will
survived.
keep my ears open though.
Barely.
If
Okay.
anything I hear, I'll try
No, I
to
survived
stop
that
and like
completely.
if it's bad enough, I'll like come to like
yeah, let's
As you
descend.
begin to descend, this stairway, silent, more quiet than any of the rest of this place. It feels oppressive here. Further and further down you descend through these spirals. And as you get to the very bottom, that's where we're going to call it.
I knew it. Did you
All
guys
that
see? Next week.
Yep.
I can see next Tuesday.
Next week.
Next time.
So, I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. Again, Weirdo for Life.
Woo!
Please, check them out. Check them out.
You just got all up in our DM's face.
You mean he got up in their
All
faces?
up in their face on the screen.
You guys won't be disappointed.
You
But
you
don't
won't be.
forget the code, which is
D20 Misfits 24.
Yep.
That will be down in the description.
We'll have it blasting up on the screen. Don't worry about it.
On the screen, in the description, all over our Facebook page, on our. If anybody has access to the Instagram.
it'll be up
Working
on
on it.
TikTok. Working
Up on
that.
TikTok. I don't know where else.
Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook,
Our
TikTok,
YouTube.
We don't have Twitter yet.
I don't know that we should have.
Yeah, I don't know if we should go.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
No.
You mean X?
No, that's what.
It's becoming the 4chan of the internet again.
Yeah.
I'd rather take 4chan.
Oh, dang.
Compared to Twitter, I'd
So-
rather take 4chan.
Join us next week when we're back.
And wonder
Stay
what the
tuned.
heck is
Stay
going on
weird.
there.
And from us, the D20 Misfits.
Good night.
Right.